at the fucking food truck trying to order chitlin chili cheese fries. What the fuck did you get me, Nick? What kind of monkey?
Chitlin chili cheese fries.
I did some shit I ain't never done before, dog.
What?
I got my shrooms and I put them in the blender with the frozen fruit and the ice, nigga. Do shrooms like that again. Nigga, I had a shroom smoothie. Usually,
they need to call that a schmuck.
Usually when I do shrooms, I do like 7 grams usually.
God,
I usually do 7 grams. I do shrooms, but that with smoothie,
the body weight index.
yeah, body weight. I'm a big nigga. But nigga, 3 grams. I was
shroom garden, nigga. So you did 7 grams. And
no, usually I do. I was only able to do 3 grams. The smoothie shit, because you're supposed to do orange juice anyway with your shrooms. But if you do like frozen
orange juice,
yeah,
that's what Dunk did a couple weeks ago.
A Dunk on it. That was like a gram. What? Maybe a gram.
So you did 8 of those.
Yeah, I do 8 of those usually. Sometimes I'll do 10.
That's a lot, nigga. That's the whole zip, nigga.
Hey, I like to get blasted, but
Go there.
But if you're gonna go there. But I was only able to do 3 grams in that smoothie, dog. That shit had on Sunday. That shit had me. Woo!
I gotta try that, man.
Nigga.
Once a month, one Sunday a month, you gotta do shrooms.
Yeah.
8 of them.
Yeah, y'all do that shit in video and let me see.
This nigga.
I'm not out here. I do not.
Tell me about that. I was like,
I'm not out here. I don't want to do shit where I don't remember.
Right.
No, you do. You remember everything.
Oh, you do?
It's very vivid. Man, you feel it. Like you will remember that shit the rest of your life.
Be saying it be multiple
I
colors.
hallucinate.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to have a trip and never be the same. Be like, that's
Homeless now.
Well, no, that's possible if they don't clean that shit right. And
You
it's
be like,
yeah.
you be like, hey, I'm Kraig Fac. Nah, that nigga weird.
Bro, I know I
cool.
was high and I was doing this for about 30 minutes, right? I started to give up. Nigga had a bottle of orange juice, and I was doing this to buy some orange juice. I was like, nigga, I think I'm high. I was dancing with a bottle of orange juice.
Because you had some shrooms.
I was having a good time.
You were supposed to chase it.
But what I'm tell you what it did. No, I was drinking orange juice with the high. It helped and everything. It helped me let some shit go.
Hey, turn it down.
Nigga,
listening to the show while we on it.
It helped me let some shit go. Shrooms not only repairs neural pathways in the brain, but it also helps you let go of bullshit.
DeJuan always letting go of some
Yeah.
That's why he stay eating. He do. Every time I see this nigga, he on a mission somewhere. Like he's going to find midgets and rainbows.
He's very active. He's very active.
So I'm gonna do some mushrooms
Right.
on an episode.
No.
Try the house first.
Controlled environment.
This ain't controlled.
No.
At home.
Somebody might say something that
Hey, you put that on your
trigger some
YouTube
shit.
channel, you get some views, nigga.
You want to be at home, listen to your favorite music.
For real?
Yeah.
Smoking and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, smoking some weed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's
This nigga AD looking like a used Cadillac dealer right now with the glasses.
That sold you your first one, nigga. Nigga, interest rate was $3,900.
Nah, man, but yeah, hey, DeJuan, talk about some of the positive effects of shrooms for people who may be going through some shit.
And the positive effect is you will let some shit go, some old hang-ups. Like I had people I really don't fuck with no more that I kind of was holding on to it. Mm-hmm. Man, you hit that shit and then you see it from a different angle. You like, why am I still holding on to some 12-year-old shit? Yeah. And then you start laughing at it, like, dang it, DeJuan, that shit was stupid. Yeah. I started laughing at myself.
So does it make you reach out to the nigga?
No, it made me.
Because alcohol have you reaching out.
No.
Yeah.
To this.
I miss you.
No, like to this day, if I still see that person, I wouldn't give a fuck. There's literally nothing, like no emotional attachment to whatever happened in the past. Yeah. It's like if I see that person, it's like that's another person.
That motherfucker's a hell of a cleanse.
That nigga.
It's an ego killer. Yeah. I feel like, you know, that ego fucking jumpsuit we have on? You zip that shit down and step outside of it, and you just be like a human, just like a regular ass human having a good time. You don't be like a doctor or a lawyer or a rapper or a comedian. You just be a fucking human being for
with
4
feelings.
hours.
Hey, crazy is I'm seeing more niggas be strumming, dog.
Bro,
it's like therapy.
Niggas doing them Percocets, all that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that shit with the balloon? I was with some white boys, some writers that I know. Them niggas are doing balloons, nigga. With the blow it in a balloon and then blow it.
Whippets
Get you high.
Whippets and shit. No.
See, look, here's my rule. Look, I'm
What is it?
nitrous. Oh, nitrous.
Hey, but he said it's legal. Like he was like, it ain't.
See, for me,
Yeah, it's like buying gas.
Streaming, right? Because it's making the thing on.
He get you
if
high.
you stream it,
If you got the show on your phone, man, turn this X out of that.
and so the thing is, like, my thing is, I don't want to do anything made in the lab. Shrooms grow, weed grow. That's just kind of my. Everybody got their own limit. You can't tell nobody else what their limit should be. Mine is shit that grow out the ground. I fucks with it.
My thing is, if you do drugs, just be responsible, man.
That right there.
Do whatever
Yeah.
you want to do. Blow, crack. Just if you cool with the
Say no to crack, y'all.
No, I'm saying, look, if you cool with the consequences, I can't be mad at it. Just be responsible.
You the only nigga that could.
Give your kids up for adoption, smoke crack, put it in, and just go ahead and kill yourself.
Kraig,
It's gonna take 20 years, but it's gonna do it.
you the only nigga that can snort crack, nigga.
I'm tired of judging motherfuckers for the life.
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit.
I quit though.
You can't
Because
even-
you get to a point to where
Wait, you quit crack?
no, fuck you.
No, on the rest, because I know some really quality individuals. Like,
So you know some real quality crackheads.
functional
I'm saying that
crackheads.
some of
Yeah.
the smartest motherfuckers I ever met was on, like, happened to be on some serious drugs. A couple of them dead, and it's like, I mean, they smarter than me.
But
So they
this
felt like
this
that
is
was the
this
way
is
to go.
this
Why-
is my
why would I
thing
judge
though
it?
with drug use. If you want to kill yourself or you want to do something of that nature and it's not affecting me directly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's not affecting me directly, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Right.
So as far as the war on drugs and all that shit, if it's not affecting me directly, I have no control over it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't stop everybody from shrooming or drinking or edibles. You know what I'm saying? So where you come in, you know, worry about your damn self or whatever affects you.
I
You know
just
what
feel
I'm
like they should change the rules around drugs. Anybody that wants to be on crack, there should be a law where they have to be a stand-up comedian. Where they gotta go on stage while they're high and just talk. Because if anybody has been around real bass heads, it's a joy. It's some of the greatest experiences.
And they do be hella happy though.
You know what I'm saying? It's some of the greatest experiences, and real bass heads don't lose their morals. If you were an immoral, stealing motherfucker before you start smoking,
That's
9
true.
times out of 10, that's the kind of smoker you go. Oh, my mic is off. He said my mic is off. Yo. Can y'all hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Bingham just might want to.
Yo. Let me turn it on the check.
Slide this way.
Yes, sir.
But like, let me see. Now my thing is though, when it comes to it, anything can be used for good or bad. If you're using drugs to escape from your problems, then yeah, that's where it can go bad. You don't use anything to escape. But you could also, just like you can escape from it, you can use it to address it. Like when I first got into weed heavy, it was
Everything you do heavy. It ain't nothing you don't do heavy.
Nigga said when I
When you get up, it's gonna be heavy. When you go to the bathroom, it's gonna be heavy.
you look like you got a beanbag stuck to your face, nigga. Fuck you.
Nigga. Fuck you. No, go ahead. Go.
Have a potato sack race in your nose, nigga. But you can use it. Like for me, when I got into to read real big is when I had my second knee surgery.
Everything you do
Real big. Yeah, real big. I'm a big nigga. I own that shit, nigga. Hell yeah, I own that shit. I'm a big nigga.
I had a big knee surgery.
I'm not one of these.
Big piece of chicken.
So that's
Okay, back to what we were talking about.
You
I saw you, man.
Your pinky toe is big.
This nigga said,
You got big toe, pinky toe.
this nigga right here. But like for real, like for the weed and all that shit like that. When I had my second knee surgery, I didn't want to get on that goddamn. I was on Viax for my first knee surgery.
Oh, shit.
And then about a year later, a whole bunch of niggas died off that shit.
Yeah. Man.
So when I had my second knee surgery, I was like, I don't want to do whatever drugs they got. Let me do this weed shit. And in that time, I realized when I started smoking weed like that, I could read really good.
Right.
People don't understand.
There's a joint out there that cures illiteracy.
It cures.
You can smoke it and no math.
It cures dyslexia, nigga. No, follow me, nigga. It cures dyslexia.
Right.
It cures dyslexia. People, like when I was in college, I didn't buy the books. I just remembered the lectures.
Right.
I memorized lectures. I didn't buy books because it would take me 45 minutes to read 2 pages.
Right.
Dyslexic was that bad in college.
No, I know.
But when I started smoking weed, the words stopped crip walking on me, and I can read the shit. Yeah. And since then, nigga, I'm back to speed reading.
What?
I've already read 25 books this year. Right. When I was in college, I may have read 2 all 6 years I was in college.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Give it up for weed, man.
Weed.
God sent you for us. No.
I was like, DJ, show me for that.
But let's talk about it, because there are kids watching in school who are going through variations of that. Now, I didn't have dyslexia, but I was never taught how to study. So I would read for 10, 15 minutes. My eyes would be tired. I couldn't focus, and I'm thinking I'm dumb. 9th, 10th grade. Hey. Nobody ever told me that even the geniuses, they take breaks and relax and come back to the reading. Ain't nobody reading 100 books in 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a different. It's a
bad study habits.
But it's a difference with us because we're trying to rush through it to go do some other shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we were there to actually inhale what we were motherfucking reading. We was like, okay, let's get through this shit so we can go play PlayStation or we can go outside.
Shit, I was trying. I was trying. I remember 1 through 12. I missed one homework assignment my whole K through 12 life.
Damn.
And you know what my GPA was?
I know what it was. They ran the mile. I ain't gonna be able to fuck with that. Give me the F, nigga. Don't none of these PE clothes fit me, nigga. So I'm gonna just keep my regular clothes on. Nigga. Y'all can run without me, man.
Can you cut these comments off?
Nigga, this nigga Kraig.
He can read the McDonald's menu. We out on Dwan.
No, go ahead.
This nigga Kraig, nigga, your cocaine lines are like the whole left field in the baseball stadium, nigga.
I couldn't do cocaine, man.
Nigga.
I have an addictive personality.
I could do cocaine. I'm not fucking with no cocaine.
I'm not.
I ain't fucking with acid.
Enough.
I ain't fucking with LSD.
I know some really
shrooms, not coke.
Coke is
I'm
different.
gonna do DMT next, but I ain't gonna.
You gotta have money to do coke, bro. Because once it starts talking to you and you can't answer the call with your wallet, you gonna turn into a disrespectful motherfucker, dog.
You say you can't answer the call with your wallet.
Right now that I can't even I know when they ain't had they bump yet. That is irritable.
I always was impressed by the functional addicts, like a nigga that could work 40 hours a week.
That's anybody that was an adult in the 70s. When I got older, I came to realize that all my father's friends, functional, you know what I mean? So all of them, every last one, every house we would go to have a good time, the kids would be in the room and the adults would be
in their room doing it.
That's how it was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about niggas that drove with 40s in their lap.
Oh yeah, no.
Broad daylight.
With no
I don't remember a time my dad was driving. I don't remember a time as a kid where my dad didn't have a beer in his lap and a joint in his hand driving
with his Cadillac. Yeah, that's my dad. Yeah.
And we pulling over, pissing everywhere. Stop lights everywhere. We pissing everywhere. That was the 80s.
And none of you,
hell yeah.
Nobody has seatbelts on me.
Nah, nigga,
hell no.
Are you gay, nigga? I thought you was gay if you wore a seatbelt in the 80s.
My memories was in the 80s stopping at that gas station on King and Western. It was a gas station, 76 on that corner. And my dad would get some zigzags in the beer, and he'd crack that beer up and drink that shit on the way home.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he get home, roll that joint right in front of us while watching the game, be smoking right there with us.
He didn't have you roll a joint? You wasn't that good?
Nah, my pops was gonna have me do it.
He wasn't? Okay.
He wasn't that
disrespectful.
No, but he would do it. But it didn't make. I didn't start smoking weed till I got in my late 20s, early 30s. It didn't make me want to do it. That's just some shit that my dad did.
First movie you ever seen? I'm gonna go left to right. First movie you ever seen in the theater where you was like, I want to go see this movie, and you got to see
I'm
it.
finna age myself.
First one that I wanted to see.
Where you was like,
that you
Daddy,
saw.
I want to see this, and he said, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna take your big ass.
First one on the first one. Or the first one my dad took me to? Shit, that wasn't till I was like 14, 15.
Okay, first movie you ever been to then? Fuck it.
Probably
That you chose. You was like, I want
Batman. The first with Jack Nicholson.
We close. We
That was my one and only time at the Chinese theater.
When he died with the laugh, right?
Yeah, that first one.
First movie already. Players Club. I thought you was gonna say the air up there, nigga. He's from Nigeria. I thought.
On me, we definitely had that at the house.
Niggas was hyped for air up there.
Air was dope, nigga.
They're showcasing our people on this film. Let's run down one.
And you said the first movie that you wanted to see?
That where you was like, I want to go see it, and you got to go see it.
Me, Home Alone.
Home Alone. Okay. You 99 or 2000?
2000.
Okay. That's late in the game. You went for foster care?
Nah.
We not taking you to no movies, nigga.
That's late. That's one of them group movies, right?
You talking about as a kid, though, right?
With the high school.
Yeah, Home Alone was
He
the
was
first
the
movie.
boys' club.
My uncle took me to the drive-in in Oakland.
It was just you and your uncle?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Was he Catholic? Was he Catholic?
Niggas on a motorcycle.
Was he Catholic?
Nigga brought the big blanket.
Y'all fucked up, man.
You alright,
G. You alright, G.
They was laying on a boogie board under a blanket.
Y'all fucked up.
It was in the back of an El Camino on a boogie board.
Hey, Craig. What was the Karate Kids?
All right. I feel like.
What was it?
Probably the Last Dragon. You know?
You went to see that in the theaters?
I went to go see that at the drive-in.
Yeah.
Really?
When did that come out?
Like
85?
Oh no, then probably Above the Rim then.
Hell, 92.
Hey, but
A 10-year gap.
You was 17 when that came out, nigga.
Above the Rim was what, 96?
That was like 95.
No, 93.
93? Yeah, the soundtrack.
That was 94.
93.
94, yeah.
That was 93, 94. It was.
It was Death Row.
I don't think Pac wasn't signed to Death Row yet.
I went to Cinerama. You know which one that is?
Cinerama, not the one on Crenshaw.
No.
On the east side.
No, the one in Hollywood.
I know.
This one with the bumps.
Oh, the Cinematic
Arc Light now.
Yeah. I saw the Wiz.
Oh!
Yeah, I wouldn't even. That was 10 years
My
before I was
first time
born.
actually
Don't nobody bring me no bad news.
So yours was. You don't remember?
I think
Above the Rim is 94. So
so he said that's the first one that we wanted to see?
Above the Rim was straight to DVD, nigga.
My first time at theater was to see the Color Purple.
Color Purple?
At the Baldwin Hills Theater. At the Baldwin Hills Theater.
That was like what, 87?
That was 86. I went with my grandma when I was like
That's
5.
because she could walk you down there if you lived in the jungle.
Hey,
Yeah, that was the jungle.
Hey,
right
where's the
there.
Magic Theaters at?
It was right at the Fox Hills Mall.
No, at the Baldwin Hills Mall.
Baldwin Hills Mall. I'm tripping. I
Shit
said
wasn't
Fox
there
Hills.
then, though.
It wasn't
Nah.
the Baldwin Hills Mall didn't come out. Me and my dad went to go when they first opened up. We went to go see Don't Be a Menace to South Central. That came out when Baldwin Hills Theater opened up.
Dunk first movie.
I mean,
I
Crenshaw.
went to 5 Heartbeats, nigga. Me and my mom went to go see that shit. We cried, nigga.
It's a great movie. One of the most slept on movies
Five
ever.
Heartbeats was the shit, man.
I still haven't seen it.
Really?
Hold on.
Man, I'm at
I still haven't seen it.
Blaze.
Never seen the 5 Heartbeats.
Oh, come on.
First movie.
I swear to God, I
I
haven't.
haven't seen it in its entirety. I seen like
It's a great movie, bro.
Hey, which one was better? That one or The Temptations?
Five Heartbeats.
Heartbeats. 1 second though. 1 second. Blaze.
About the deal,
First
man.
movie.
Tron.
Blade.
He said Tron.
This nigga said Trump.
Tron, nigga.
this nigga tired, man.
All right, let's hop to it. Fuck it, man. All right, so look, Whack 100. Whack 100 did an interview on Academic Show a couple weeks ago. I'm just now privy to it. And I think Whack 100 might be a genius, man. I think he might fuck around and be a genius. This dude finds ways to stay relevant, and people within our culture and people in in computer land, I feel like they missing out on the genius. This motherfucker is finding ways to stay relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With no talent.
With no talent. He reached out to DJ Academics and said he wanted a face-to-face meeting on his podcast with Tekashi 6ix9ine. On the podcast, they went back and forth or whatever. And he talked about the obvious shit, snitching and all that, and how he didn't feel it was cool. But he did one thing after the whole fucking podcast that was kind of brilliant. He got Blueface a fight with Tekashi 6ix9ine. So Tekashi 6ix9ine and Blueface is gonna do the whole Triller fighting thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a fucking genius ass move because everybody is gonna watch it.
Yeah. Watch them niggas slap box.
So my thing is this: what happens to Blueface's reputation if he loses a fight to Tekashi?
So what is he?
Nah, Blueface. He's gonna
Tekashi.
Yeah.
What is Tekashi?
He Mexican?
He Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Yeah, we had him on the show.
For
He was selling pit bull puppies.
Shout out to my nigga man.
Wait, y'all for real?
Nah.
And Blueface was good in this fight.
No, what I'm saying,
He didn't do good.
Blueface can fight.
Blueface.
Who was he fighting?
For a rapper, he's
That nigga beat up Michael J.
He
Fox.
fought Aaron Carter. He fought Aaron Carter.
No, he
did what he was supposed to.
That's Lamar Odom fought Aaron Carter.
Oh, okay, no.
He fought
who the
Nell
Blueface
Carter.
I don't know who he fought. That was a white
I
dude.
forgot. Lamar Odom's fight was hilarious.
That shit was brutal.
Lamar Odom's fight was
Hey, cause he hella tall, nigga. Like what?
yeah. But what I'm saying is, what happens to Blueface's reputation if he loses in the ring to Tekashi 6ix9ine? Does he? Because he's a Crip, he's a gangster. I think he's from Schoolyard.
Who?
Blueface.
Oh yeah. And Tekashi a blood.
Right.
What is
Tekashi was kind of a blood, like a little bit.
Back then,
Like a little bit. He's like an honorary blood, like a.
Honorary member.
he paid to be with the Bloods? He paid?
He
Okay.
paid the cost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He like a.
He got a degree like
And shit
Shaq.
got hot and he left. So.
But does this ruin Blueface's street cred for fighting a snitch on TV? And does it also lessen the street cred if he get his ass whooped?
This is the thing. If he can knock that nigga out, it's gonna raise his street cred because this is what everybody want to do.
Right.
You think it's gonna raise?
Yes.
I don't think it's gonna raise. It's like you supposed to.
Yeah, we've been trying to beat this
You
nigga
supposed-
up.
But it's like you supposed to do that. If you don't knock, it's like.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's
He
still.
don't got five
It's-
niggas jumping in
if
the
he
ring.
knock him out, you be like, yeah, that's that nigga get right.
Look, man.
You ain't get no cool points from me.
Look.
Hey, Mayweather didn't knock out that one nigga.
Even if he knock him out cold, like
That's
not
what I'm
moving.
saying. Yeah.
You supposed to. I'm expecting that.
He got to kill him in the ring.
He
If
got-
you're a gangster,
No.
If you put him in a cardiac arrest, maybe then we can talk about it.
He Nate Robinson. He giving the Nate Robinson.
If he's stiff,
Yeah.
nigga stiffy,
Yeah.
pause.
Don't do that. 1 second. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do an ad right now. Let's run it.
All right, here we go. BetterHelp. Is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist.
BetterHelp.
You can start communicating in under 24 hours. This is not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional therapy done securely online.
BetterHelp.
There's a broad range of expertise available in which you made locally in local areas.
BetterHelp.
That shit was crip walking right there. This service is available for clients
Smoke some more
worldwide. BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
You can log into your account anytime and send a
BetterHelp.com.
message to your therapist.
/Kraig.
Go to BetterHelp.com/Kraig. BetterHelp.com/Kraig. If you need some help in life and you're feeling down, you're not in this shit by yourself.
You're
man.
not.
There's people out here like us who love you, that'll help you get past your problems. Go to BetterHelp.com/Kraig. BetterHelp.
Good job, Dewan.
BetterHelp
Still
is
going?
committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches so they make it easy and free to change therapists if needed.
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available.
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today.
BetterHelp.
Visit their website and read their testimonials that are posted daily.
BetterHelp.
Visit Kraig, that's H-E-L-P, and join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with help from an experienced professional.
BetterHelp.
In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states.
BetterHelp.
Special offer. BetterHelp.com/Kraig. That's Kraig with a K.
Yes, sir.
Again, BetterHelp.com/Kraig. Kraig. You're not alone in this thing.
BetterHelp.
Yeah, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
And if you and listen to the podcast, you'll get some laughs from that shit too. I promise you.
Yeah.
All right, we just
That nigga Larry
when that nigga
said-
was reading,
That
he
nigga
was
Larry
like,
said you need better health.
Don't look up there. Don't look at the board. Mama, don't look.
Larry's stupid.
That's hilarious, man. So anyway, so what is?
Hey, look, Craig.
So do y'all go ahead?
This is how I see the whole thing. Don't none of these niggas get extra points from me. Y'all over here making the snitch relevant again. This motherfucker actually is people actually serving time in prison right now that he was a part of. He disrespected Nipsey. He disrespects people in the culture all the time. So whether you bring him on to knock him out or you bring him off, whatever reason you're bringing him on, you putting him back on. So this shit is like a parade of snitches to me.
Here's the thing, though. If somebody, you can't call a civilian a snitch.
Right.
If the motherfucker is not a gang member or a street
But he
nigga,
was a gang dude.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He wasn't. If a nigga is not a full-fledged gang member and you let him become privy to gang intelligence, you're a terrible gangbanger. You should be protecting him at his shows, making sure ain't nobody extorting him, getting your little cut because you're extorting him, and then going on about your business. But ain't no way you supposed to be trying to fuck on his baby mama and do all this shit that's unprofessional.
He lied about that.
So if you're a terrible gangbanger for doing dirt in front of civilians, I don't feel sorry for you.
But can you be a civilian if you sign up and pay your taxes to be put on?
Nah,
You're no longer a civilian. Now you signed up to be a part of that environment.
if you're the victim,
Gangbangers don't sign on.
right?
But what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking. We're going back to integrity. If you're in something and you do something and you go ahead and you snitch people out who was part of your own crimes, even if you're not a gang, if you're committing crime, you don't have to be in the gang.
Why you taking orders from a non-gang member if you're a gang member?
I agree with all that.
If I'm a gang member, I'm not taking any orders that involve criminal activity from a civilian.
I feel
I'm
you.
only doing dirt.
That's
I'm
not
only
how it
taking
goes.
orders from a nigga that has done the dirt I'm doing.
That's not how it goes.
Or what I'm saying is, if you're a real gang member, this is how it goes.
Not no more.
What I'm saying, but it's still some niggas out there that are
You're still talking late 80s. You're talking late 80s like a
But what
motherfucker.
I'm saying is when he called him a snitch, I'm saying he's not a snitch.
He is.
He's a snitch.
Time out.
No, he's not.
How can you go around claiming some shit and then he was claiming blood this, blood that all day? So nigga, that's a gang member.
You claiming you gotta own it.
You claiming you running with these niggas?
Well, this is my thing.
How
If
you gonna
this
claim it
nigga
and
tell
then
me
one day
he
all of a sudden when it
bulletproof,
get hot, now you don't want to claim this shit no more.
if
That's
DeJuan
like-
tell me he bulletproof and niggas get to shooting and he start running, I'm like, nigga, what happened to the bulletproof? You know what I'm saying? What happened to you being solid? But if you pay me, I stay with you.
Okay, what's Denzel's best movie he ever been in? A lot of people say what Training Day.
Training
Okay.
Day.
Is-
Lonzo.
He's an entertainer, right?
Lonzo.
Is Tekashi an entertainer?
No.
Tekashi an entertainer, right? So, do you really think Denzel's a crooked cop planting dope on
That's different.
motherfuckers?
That's totally different.
Well, no,
That's
no,
totally
I'm
different.
saying this is entertainment.
Way
He's
different.
How is it different?
No, this-
'Cause he's-
let me say this. Let me say this though. Let me say this about the
I'm just
Tekashi.
saying, how
Let's talk
though?
about the address the snitch shit though.
Do
What I'm saying
Ice
is this.
Cube? I mean, what?
What this is the definition of a snitch, right? Me and you get into something, right? You bring me into it. Then we get caught and you tell on me.
Right.
You're a snitch no matter where you from.
But this is
anywhere.
gang activity.
Don't care what gang
Whatever
anything.
it
I'm
is.
talking
Now,
about.
Whatever it is.
Let's go on the playground.
It is different.
I do something. We could do something together, and I get caught, and the teacher asks who did it, and Dozy says me.
That's two
That's
civilians.
a fucking snitch. That's a tattletale. We've been on
learned
this
that in
as
the
a snitch.
sandbox.
We learned this
Those are your
whole
first
time.
rights.
So there's no such thing as doing the right thing.
What's
No,
your
it's-
name over
no.
here? Hey, hold on. What's your name over here, bro? Jace. Come here so they can see you, Jace.
He might not supposed to be.
I know. You should be in here, nigga. If you in here, it's going down. If he in here, and listen, if he in here and it go down and he tell,
You're a dummy.
we brought him in here though, nigga.
No, what I'm saying-
So if I take you with me, I say, hey, ride with me to Target.
I'm about to shoot a nigga in the
No,
face.
I ain't told a nigga shit. I ain't told him nothing. I just put him in the car with me. He know my activity. He know what I do. He know I got a pistol with me.
No, he don't. No.
I'm saying he
Wait a minute.
and he say, hey, I didn't know he had a pistol with him.
Right.
We about to go to jail.
Right.
Is he a snitch?
No, you a dumb gang member.
In that situation, I agree with you.
No, that's different.
Craig, so you saying
Not
if
for
you're a
him to
civilian,
know.
you can't be a
Like,
snitch?
it's one thing. Now, if he do the crime with you, Then now he's
And if he grabbed the pistol from me and get the
That's my thing about Tekashi. That's my point about Tekashi.
You doing dirt with
Tekashi
these niggas.
asked the nigga to shoot at Chief Keef because he was talking shit.
What would you do if a nigga asked you to shoot at Chief Keef?
If a nigga,
Right now, if a nigga say, hey man, I need you to go shoot.
how much he
money?
offering?
I don't care.
That's my whole thing. It was money involved.
First of all,
What if somebody came up to you right now and said, I want to buy 2,000 kilos of cocaine?
and I don't have it? I don't have it. I don't know what to give
But
you.
if you had it and you never met him, you're like, yeah, I got 2,000 kilos.
Yeah, never.
Well, but why didn't you go tell him? Why?
Because
was-
that's not how you move in business. You don't ever show all your
Okay,
hand in
gangbanging
business.
is actually business on that level.
Nah, not like
Yeah,
that.
they
bro.
doing business with Tekashi and they started doing foul shit to the nigga.
But
No, they
Kraig,
didn't.
this how I
You
say it.
can't-
Like,
This ain't the pen, bro.
I'm
You
saying
can't.
is-
no, forget the pen. My thing is this: remove pen, remove gangster.
How?
When it comes, because at the end of the day, those are just titles. We humans. Two human beings do an activity that both human beings know is illegal, and then when they get caught, one stitches out the other for doing what they both consensually did that's illegal. You're not an honorable person.
Let me ask you a question.
And you're a snitch, and so I don't respect. So my thing is this:
That's
I'm not
bullshit.
I'm not cool with people over here. He did to somebody, real life implications. Now you about to make this motherfucker relevant again? That's weak.
If I ride on a nigga for you, and I look out of the love for you, when I do something for you out of the love, and then we get caught, and you look at me like, nigga, if you look at me like, look, I got the bread, you can go sit down for a minute and just say you did it. That's different. If you never got at me like that, and you just like, nigga, I don't know what you finna do. And then we get on stage and point, you get on in court and point me out, nigga. Yeah, it was him. He the one that, and they got you on tape, nigga, saying, go shoot this nigga for me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, oh, I got you, my nigga. So I'm saying that's gang culture. And
Message.
One second. We're gonna do the second ad.
Message.
Here we go. How many of you wish?
I'll read the first part.
Drink some water, nigga. Wet your whistle, nigga. Wet your whistle. That nigga was like,
Look, man. 1 second, y'all. Purity Debt Solutions, man. Look, if you're having financial troubles, and you're upside down, your debt to income ratio is 70-80%. That means you make $10 and $7 to $8 of the 10 goes to paying bills. You need Purity Debt. You need Purity Debt Solutions. You know what I mean? Go to Purity. Go to Purity. 1 second. Go to pdsdebt.com. pdsdebt.com/Kraig and get yourself some help. You don't need to be in these faulty ass, fucked up credit situations, burdening yourself and being overextended by poor financial decisions. Go to pdsdebt.com/Kraig. All right, start.
How many of you wish there was a better solution to paying off your debt? Our sponsor, PDS Debt, has customized programs for those of you struggling with credit cards, personal debt or student loans, medical bills, collections, or any type of debt. PDS is giving any of our listeners with eligible accounts $25 Visa cards. So you gotta have an eligible account to get this $25 Visa card. All you need to do is complete their quick online debt assessment and find out how much you can save. Don't worry if you have a bad credit. There is no credit score required.
PDS.
Go to pdsdebt.com/Kraig. /Kraig and find out how to resolve your debt now.
PDS.
PDS.
Clear up bad marks on your credit while paying off your debt. If you're making payments every month on your debt, your balances are going to go down. This program is for you. The average American with credit card debt and personal loan pays over $10,000 and ends up paying back 2.5 times of what they originally spent. PDS Debt rolls all of your payments into one low 0% interest monthly payment. Bad and fair credit accepted. Save thousands in interest and fees. Pay off your debt in a fraction of the time.
Todd is gonna go finance a mouth and a tooth kit. I need a new mouth, nigga.
Yeah, right. You right here. We gonna finance some more curl activator to help your curl kid out.
We're gonna activate some growth on your shit, nigga.
It's over for me.
All right, Parity Debt Solutions is offering a $25 Visa gift card to listeners with eligible accounts just for completing a quick and easy debt assessment at www.pdsdebt.com/Kraig. That's PDSDEBT.com/KRAIG. Take back your
It's cold over here, man.
Yeah, they killing me.
Use his headband and shoot up heroin.
Take back your financial freedom today by visiting PDSdebt.com/Kraig.
I ain't gonna lie, this angle make me want to cut my shit off. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, fuck, man.
I wish I had that, man.
Goddamn.
Struggle this long.
Hey, listen, nigga.
Fuck that camera. My shit don't look like that in person. That shit look like Parvo. This shit ain't. My shit look a little better than that.
You look like KD in the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, my shit.
This thing got a natural, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Like
I swear to God, AD, I want those Ric Flair shades you got though. Them motherfuckers is cool as hell, boy.
I got them changed. These is Gucci's. I had the lenses changed.
Them motherfuckers is clean.
But you will pop the arms off these.
That nigga need a 5X.
That's my
Yeah,
nigga.
put them back on. You got them Chinese eyes. Put them motherfuckers back on.
I love you, D. I don't give a fuck what you say. I love you, my nigga. I met this nigga about 7 years ago in the dark comedy room on Prairie.
In the kitchen. He was in the kitchen.
The
Stealing
nigga
chicken
was
wings.
juggling meatballs in the back.
Meatballs again?
No, with one hand.
I was calling him meatball last week.
What you?
I
All week.
called him every kind of meatball.
Oh, damn. That's my nigga.
He wore meat to the meatballs.
Yeah. And they eat Slim Jim meatball. They eat jelly bean meatball.
This nigga AD got Kraig acne under that beard. Nigga, fuck you.
That's fucked up, man. It was every
I
kind
love
of
that nigga
meatball.
though, man. When I first met him, I was like, you know what? This is a smart nigga. He can't read.
But let me ask you a question. So look, gang banging is an occupation, correct? It's a career choice, right?
Nah, that's some shit kids do.
I mean, it's still a career choice.
You can't do that before you get to career age.
You talking about banging. You
I'm talking about banging. It's
a grave banging. Yeah, that is.
To the grave.
Right?
You're doing that, yeah.
Okay, so it's certain qualifications,
Okay.
and certain standards, and certain things you got to be do to dookie. Certain things you got to do
Yeah, I got you.
to be considered a full-fledged gang member.
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, you got to put in work. That's the only way to be a full-fledged gang member. That's like number one.
You gotta get a city job too.
Right. When you retire. So if I'm full-fledged into this occupation, it's no way I could just accept anybody into it because they don't really know how to do the job. If I was a pilot and Blaze hopped on the plane just because he a cool nigga, I'm not finna turn over the wheel to the nigga.
But you got to have numbers though.
Huh?
The thing about gangs, the thing about gangs and gang members, you need numbers. So you can't filter out a lot of the snitches,
Right.
because nobody has actually went through the gang warfare. Some of you niggas was born into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you in this gang, but you not of this gang. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bible scripture. That's a Bible scripture, ain't it? Yeah. Hey, but you got the whole infrastructure of the gangs got blown up in the early '90s. You know, it had that, but the people who could have those checks and balances all got 40 years for robbing a liquor
But
store.
what I'm saying, even when it was most solid, it was still snitches. 1956, it was still niggas creeping to the station and telling. It just wasn't as many wannabes.
There's
involved.
way more snitches now.
But my problem is with the gang bangers. It's like I don't understand why we would give them the luxury of saying somebody who didn't gang bang snitched on them when you just was a dumbass gang banger. If when you make a dumbass mistake, I can't give you the credit of thinking that you was. If you wasn't doing it right, I can't give you the prop. If you a solid stand-up gang member, everybody knows a few. It's not a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And something foul happens to them. you gonna feel a certain way. Like, damn, even though that nigga was out there, he was still a solid motherfucker.
Cool nigga.
He lived by the code, and he stuck with what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When a nigga like that gets told on, niggas like that would never fuck with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
But you know what's the bad part though is who's pushing that line.
Right.
It's no gang police. This nigga solid. This nigga solid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's nobody in the hood that's policing the solid niggas.
Right.
But if
Yes,
you-
it's
if you-
not.
But if you don't know a nigga with rainbow hair, don't belong to no hood.
Right.
Yeah, that right there is just.
Whatever the
See,
fuck happened to you.
see what happened?
You can get fucked up, but you can't get fucked up by that motherfucker.
How much
That's what I'm
Tekashi
saying.
breaking them up?
That's what I'm saying.
Real bread.
Bread.
Real bread.
Just
He
to
was
be
getting
there.
real bread.
Because I'd be kind of like, even if a nigga won, you getting breaded out. Like,
Niggas do it every day.
You
I'm
know
saying.
what
Like,
But rolling all the time.
Go ahead.
But anticipate is a whole other thing. He can pay me to jump in the car. He ain't got enough money to give me a goddamn order. He ain't got enough money.
And that's what I'm saying.
Shot, yeah.
That's what I'm
To
saying.
call a shot.
See, that's the thing.
He can't even be privy to no real nigga conversation. He gotta stay over there with that money. I'll be right back. I gotta
Right.
See, I understand that, but y'all added two conversations in one. What I'm saying is that I don't give them niggas no pass. You act like the niggas from the Treyway niggas get a pass. They don't get no pass. Y'all are absolutely right. Some dumb shit y'all was
Yeah, I
doing.
agree with all that
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? I agree with everything y'all
agree
saying.
with it,
But that nigga still is a snitch. So what I'm saying is the two things can be right at the same time. He's a snitch, and they stupid for even having a nigga like that will fold like that around you.
Well, what I'm
So
saying
everybody
is-
got what they got.
Really, what they're supposed to do is let Tekashi.
Play his, you know what I'm saying? Protect the money. You don't do this gangbanging stuff. You rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's gonna be hard to do though.
Protect the bag though, nigga. Like
Yeah, but listen, if you put a motherfucking a carpet cleaner in a pilot seat to fly an airplane, then you dumb as a motherfucker.
For hopping on the plane, and you know this nigga working
You know
Stanley
this-
Steamer, and they let him get behind in the cockpit. You know,
You're not wrong for that. You're absolutely right. No.
Well, I think the nigga
you're
Bo
not
said
wrong.
a nigga on here. Bo said it clean. If it start wrong,
It's gonna end wrong.
end wrong.
That's very true.
That's the whole deal. Like Bo said, if it start wrong, it's gonna end wrong. And you know when it's gonna end wrong. You know who you shouldn't let be in charge or in the business. I don't care, even if the nigga money is good.
especially criminal activity, man.
activity.
You shouldn't be doing criminal activity with motherfuckers that want to be seen.
Yeah, that nigga had
Man.
a camera everywhere.
You can't do that.
Everything was
You
on
supposed
camera.
to send your representative. It's supposed to be a little nigga that carry everybody's jackets that can't really put no work in, but he's somebody's little brother. He supposed to send him with the kite.
And then on top of all that, the nigga known. This how he got known for running his mouth. That's how he known for running his mouth, trolling. So who the fuck thought he wasn't gonna run his mouth when them people squeeze him and tell him he ain't gonna smoke no more weed?
Who your favorite
Shouts
actor?
out to that fly on your beard.
Who your favorite actor?
Denzel.
So Denzel, you meet Denzel, and Denzel like, man, I need you to come with me to shoot these niggas. You just meet him. This Denzel, he an actor. He on TV and shit. You gonna go with Denzel to put work
I
in?
look like none of y'all niggas can ask me to go do that shit.
But what I'm saying is,
Shoot
But do you
niggas.
see what
but that's the
Tekashi?
equivalent.
But you see what he did 2 weeks ago?
First of all, what do you do? Like, I'm not about to go run with nobody just because he said, come with me to come
Yeah.
see
I want to go finish the white
Some
boy off
simple
for training
shit.
day. That nigga told him.
But you see what?
What's the difference between Tekashi and
Did y'all see
Denzel?
what
What's
happened?
the difference? Tekashi was actively banging, actively come out to I'm this, I'm that, and then you out there doing the
My nigga just got out of doing
Duncan too.
He said you just got out of a doom buggy.
that moment open the door.
Go ahead.
That ain't a fair question though. This nigga don't kill nobody.
Right.
If you go up to a killer and the nigga got enough money to pay a killer to do something, that nigga's gonna do it.
So the kid, what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
that's
but,
true, kid.
well, that's what I'm saying. But you're
I'm just saying, sometimes I say things.
Hey,
shit.
Fred.
If a
That's
kill,
good.
But what I'm saying is,
That's
a nigga
good.
that's a paid killer, you taking money from a motherfucker that don't live that lifestyle. So if you get told on, it still ain't snitching. They call it doing the right thing. That's what they call it. That's what regular people call
When
it.
you were involved, you can't be. You can't. You were involved. You did this shit.
This nigga told on Cardi B, nigga.
What I'm saying is,
Hey, Craig. Hey, but did you see what happened 2 weeks ago?
what happened 2 weeks ago?
Tekashi got his security guards arrested because it was something that happened. He had them chase somebody down because they took a picture. He had them chase and get the phone, but they did some illegal shit. I guess they got it the wrong way, and he told again. and now his own goddamn security team got arrested.
If you still doing dirt with Tekashi, that's your fault.
Why are you taking orders from a Chihuahua?
He's paying.
If you a street nigga, you supposed to be a big dog. You supposed to be a goddamn Great Dane pit bull on steroids. Here come this Chihuahua with green, purple, with money. Chihuahua with money.
With a $500,000 for you.
Hey, Kraig, so if you was in Tekashi's situation, you would have snitched too?
If I was Tekashi,
you would have snitched too?
if I'm not Kraig, if I'm Tekashi, I'm telling.
So you gonna tell?
If I'm not,
But Tekashi blurred the lines. No, because he blurred the lines because he was banging. He wasn't like a true civilian.
but he blurred out to niggas that don't know.
Yeah. You about to make us think it's Chris Brown or
see how he gonna set him up. Go ahead.
Chris Brown is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let Chris Brown answer is he a real blood. Let what's buddy? Soulja Boy answer he a real blood.
Hey.
That's what the gang let him do.
They all blurred lines though.
It's not blurred. That's what they saying. So when they do some dumb shit, if he go tell, he'll snitch.
He's a snitch.
Simple.
I agree.
Simple.
Let me ask you this then, so that's what he's saying. You gonna go ride with him when he tell you, come on, man, it's blood.
No, I wouldn't go ride with my trip nigga said I know that that's gonna go do some shit.
If Soulja Boy,
Niggas I know and I love, I wouldn't go ride with if they gonna go do some shit.
if Soulja Boy puts you on, you ain't from nowhere. You gonna go back to wherever that hood is. Nigga,
Big Soulja put me on the hood.
Big
Soulja Boy
Soulja.
shouldn't be putting nobody on.
Big Soulja.
But it's still a fact that soldiers out here claiming bloods.
How about this right here? Macaulay Culkin.
Right.
He do some shit. He claiming blood or something now, and some shit happening, and he get caught up. And he tell us he a snitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, once you does this one time. No. Once you come out the civilian shit and you doing dirt, there ain't no. That's
Unless you doing
if you shoot
gangster shit.
No.
Let's see. That's what I'm saying. You gotta. If you're doing any kind of dirt, any kind of dirt.
Let me tell you something.
Hold on, one at a time.
Listen, let me say this. Any kind of dirt you doing, and you putting yourself in a position of where you doing things illegally, where I can not even do it, and I can go tell you like this nigga trying to pay me to do this. He could have got snitched on. That's what I'm saying. That's why you know he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing.
Well, let me ask a question that all street niggas don't like answering.
Go ahead.
But I'm a comedian. I don't give a fuck. All right.
You in the street, nigga?
You know the homie's molesting a child.
Killing him.
You can't get to him.
Gotta go.
Police come to you like, man, we got wind. This weird motherfucker across the street been touching on these kids, and you knew it's been happening. You know it's been happening, and police come ask you. Do you tell on that?
No.
How am I telling police to tell them what? That he's molesting kids. Y'all got y'all evidence? Y'all did y'all due diligence? I'm not a fucking detective, so I can tell y'all what I want to tell you. It's about proof in court, so that's how a lot of niggas get away. So even if I do go and I got that, so when you seen kids getting molested, I'm like, nah, that's the word around the hood.
So what do you do?
So you gonna go testify? Or you gonna
It ain't no such thing as kind of snitching, nigga. It's either snitching or it's not.
No.
That's snitching.
Snitching.
You talking to the police.
I'm talking to police about what? A pedophile?
Yeah.
He can go to jail and die.
But what we're saying is
He gonna die regardless. I have no love for pedophiles.
Zero.
He snitched on pedophiles. That's all it is.
No, I'm saying I kill a pedophile. Fucking snitch. I'll put a bullet in the pedophile's brain.
Right.
I'm not worried about that.
the nigga say you always tell on molesters.
That's what I'm saying. Molesters always
Is
gonna
it
put out there.
snitching?
No, it's not. Because if I tell somebody else that he's snitching and then we get together and they want to go kill that nigga, did I snitch on him? That now there's a whole.
If you go to the pen and they see your name on that
Okay,
paperwork,
let's put it like this. Let's say you tell your homeboys, hey, you know that nigga Kraig over there touching kids.
don't say my name. Rephrase
Okay.
that.
Don't even put that shit on the internet. Don't even want no soundbite to that shit.
I think there's a difference that people don't. We gotta think like these are gangsters out of New York and not from LA.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think there's a different
Rules.
You know,
Yes.
I'm just saying they don't have a Tookie Williams. They don't have what we have out
They
here.
got Nicky
like,
Barnes.
so
Yeah.
whatever their mark is at the beginning, like Tekashi could have been representing a different brand or whatever their gangster is.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
That's a
this
good point. That's a good point.
back to the situation. This is the deal. So somebody you know is molesting, right? You tell G kill a nigga. Police grab you.
You know G did
You
it,
know
but they
G
accuse
did.
you.
But they because you told them first. You told the police first. So they put you in custody. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
But G did it. You gonna tell on G?
No, I'm not telling no nigga that.
So you gonna take 100 years?
I'm not gonna take 100 years.
You gonna take 100 years?
They gonna have to prove that I did it.
They got.
There's a lot of niggas in there. They proved that didn't do it.
I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to do with that. I got representation. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on this right now. Where I'm at, it's not about what I like or dislike. It's about if it's right or if it's wrong. Period, point blank. I'm not involving myself in no gangster activity. I carry guns, I got guns, but when I carry them, it ain't on no gangster shit. It's because that's my Second Amendment right. I have the right to bear arms, to protect myself and my property, and also protect myself from a corrupt government. You know what I'm saying? But if you a gangbanging ass nigga and you bring some gangbanging shit to me, and you happen to lose, don't tell on me. You know what I'm saying? And if you bang on me, that ain't fair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we get into an altercation, you know what I'm saying? Listen what I'm saying. If we get into an altercation and you bang on me, what's up, cuz? What up, blood? You bang on me, whatever you are, and I say, man, I don't bang, and then we get into it. That becomes different. A lot of these gangbanging ass niggas will get into it with squares and lose, or maybe they won't lose, and they feel like the squares got to abide by those gangbanging rules. And that don't necessarily apply. Yeah. I'm not telling if I get into an altercation with somebody or if I do some criminal activity. But what I'm saying is, when you getting into it with these squares and you coming out on the losing end, you know what I'm saying? Don't start telling everybody motherfuckers are snitching. You just terrible at being a gang member, nigga. You're not supposed to waste your bullets. You're not supposed to shoot bullets unless you're trying to kill a motherfucker. So if you shooting bullets at a nigga like me or Duncan or anybody in this room and then it don't go your way, I just don't think it's fair how these niggas can hide behind that snitch tag, bro. Be accountable for being a stupid nigga.
Yeah, hey, trying to kill a nigga that don't bang. And no, first of all, if nigga get down with you and you murk that nigga, he getting clowned all day, nigga. You gonna be the. What's up, my nigga Kraig? Hey, that nigga Kraig gonna mop you, nigga. So you gonna get respect from the hood. Just win, nigga. We gonna that was a 1-on-1, nigga. You was tripping on him, nigga. I told you get your hands up, nigga. Cause we ain't all finna jump in every time. That's gonna make us weak. We look weak. We look weak. Doing that every time. Oh, we gotta pack this nigga out. You's a bitch, homie. You can't be from the hood. You can't go 1-on-1 with a nigga. You already know ain't this.
That's the old school days. Hey, I wanna say something for all the people out there that's banging or whatever. I'm gonna let y'all get a message from like one of my best friends is a detective, sheriff. And he said some shit, flat out. Oh yeah,
that nigga in here with a wire.
My school. Hey, I got people.
It's that COINTELPRO shit, girl. I know that pro black shit was some bullshit. This nigga got a Malcolm X transcript in his wallet.
You better believe I know some goddamn cops. All in my family.
Go ahead.
But like this is something that he told me a long time ago when he first became a detective. He said, "We don't know shit." He said, everything we get from the hood.
Absolutely.
Somebody called. He had a whole little side bat phone. Yep. He said we know who the gangsters are. We know who is who, but we don't have no way of proving nothing.
No, they can't
he said we only get it when motherfuckers tell. That's why I be like, that's why they replace that bullshit, man.
But y'all got to remember, man, these police be buying informants. They buy information.
They said 1 out of 9 niggas is an informant.
So
they don't pay. They charge you. They charge you and let you go.
No, hell no. I know of niggas that in told and got city jobs and all type of shit. They'll set you up somewhere. Like it's motherfuckers that's living.
It pays good.
That's a fact.
It's niggas that move away to Arizona. You ain't seen them in a year, and then they show up because something happened. They show up. What you know? Right? Yeah, longshoreman.
Nigga on 24.
Right. On salary.
It's a book I read. It's a book I read. I think it's called J. Edgar Hoover's Secret FBI. They go and they talk about this shit, how the different snitches on the payroll getting $120,000 a year, $80,000 a year, and this back in the 80s. Yeah. These motherfuckers was getting paid like that. So all that shit, that's why I don't ever talk about, man, all that shit's an illusion, man. These motherfuckers is snitches. Don't get yourself caught up with a motherfucker thinking just because y'all grew up together.
What is it when you can, what amendment is for you to, bear arms?
I think it's the Second Amendment.
Second.
Yeah.
We gonna call that nigga Dewan the Second Amendment because he been bearing them big ass arms.
Bear arms.
Second Amendment.
Your two front teeth is crossing each other, nigga. Fuck you. This nigga over here.
Man, make sure y'all smash the like button. We should be at a few thousand likes, man.
Woo!
We only at 700 or 800. That's bullshit, man. Come on, man. Smash the like button. There needs to be a different court for gang members. I think it should be a retired gang member as the judge. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
And all his enemies.
2.3 thousand people in the chat. We only got 646 likes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That ratio don't make no sense.
them likes up.
Get them likes up, man.
That's
Come on,
snitch
bro.
shit.
I think. You know what I'm saying? Gang members should have their own court. Retired gangster judge. He got to be at least 75.
Man.
So he has some life experience. And all the jurors should be his enemies. If you really been a diehard gangster, your enemies is going to let it be known. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga. And if they say you've been putting in work, then you can go for free. You can get out of here.
You gotta think how old 75 is in gangster years.
Ain't none of them.
That's
ain't none of
300.
them alive.
That's not
I
300.
know
75 is probably
gangster.
like around 34.
That's true. Wasn't no
So
gangster.
like your age, you
Right.
75-year-old.
Oh, it's double. It's like dog years.
Them is snitches.
Them is snitches.
Yeah. If
His
it's a
enemies?
75-year-old gang member, that nigga's a snitch.
Right. Okay. I mean, well, he could have did 30 and got out. That's what I'm saying.
That's all he knows.
Right. But if your enemies is the jurors, and you really a gang member, and your enemies attest that you one of them type of motherfuckers, then we should let you go scot-free because that's the path you chose. That's your career of choice. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when motherfuckers become Navy SEALs, they get to count the kills and come home and be just as fucked up as a serial killer on the street.
Damn.
It's Navy SEALs running around here with 25, 30 bodies, demented and destroyed mentally, homeless. You know what I'm saying? So if you choose that field, I ain't mad at you. Just stop calling civilians snitches. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with not calling civilian snitches, but I don't agree with putting Tekashi in there. I agree with don't call civilian snitches because I tell you right now, you
Is
commit
he a
some.
civilian though?
Yeah, he's no, he's not a civilian.
He's
That's
not
what
a
I'm saying.
civilian.
I'll tell you right now, if you
He's not. He's participating in gang activities.
Somebody said
he's
I'm
not a
saying-
civilian.
Somebody saying I'm saying Tekashi is cool. I ain't saying the nigga cool. You realize I have a product on my website called the Tekashi Snitch
Right
Finger?
there.
It's right there. I sell Tekashi Snitch Finger. Can we do a shameless plug? I've been talking all this shit because I need to sell more of these Tekashi Snitch 9 Snitch Fingers, man. Please go purchase, man. It's worth it.
Who did?
He did.
You didn't want to tell me.
I forgot who I was.
Nigga use AD's hand for that motherfucker. That's what's
Fuck
up.
you, nigga.
Somebody said he is a genius. I ain't gonna lie, he is a genius. He a hell of a chess player. He played the whole hood.
I think he was in the plant.
I think he worked for the.
I
I
think
think he
he's a
is an FBI agent myself.
Yeah.
He has to be a Fed. Yeah, he definitely.
Because that's
worked
who
for the
buying
Fed.
his records.
I don't see who
That
listens.
nigga too stupid to be.
I don't know nobody.
I don't know, G. That's like, have you ever seen a nigga at Arby's?
I think he. No.
I think Tekashi, yeah, that's
Never
FBI
seen a nigga at
play.
Arby's.
And because you know with all his digital
And you eat
streaming,
everything. Have you ever ate Arby's?
I
That nigga don't eat Arby's.
don't fuck with Arby's.
Hey, niggas
See, I don't fuck with Arby's.
Niggas don't fuck with Arby's.
Arby's is
And that,
disgusting.
I don't fuck. And that hat don't fuck with your head, nigga. So
He said you on the last snap.
You better get the Karate Kid up out of here on crack. The Karate Kid on crack. Get this nigga up out of here. If you tie that motherfucker a little bit more, your glasses gonna come off, nigga.
This nigga hat about to snap a loose in this motherfucker. you painted that beard before you got here too. I still see some grays.
I know. We see your grays too, nigga. This nigga put me next to the Karate Kid. Fuck you, kid.
trucker hat ass nigga.
Ball. Have y'all been watching the NBA Summer League?
Oh, I know.
The Knicks.
I ain't been watching it.
Jello has been balling.
Jello fan.
Big baller brand.
I fuck with the ball fan.
I know you do,
Hey.
nigga. That's They pay you to
you know,
copy.
you know he really trying to ball. You know, you the only brother left out, nigga. Trying to get in. Hey, imagine how they dinners be like, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Only niggas in the league could talk, nigga. He trying to get to the league, nigga.
Should he make the team based on the last two games?
Hell yeah.
The two games.
Does that mean everybody who spoke ill of Lavar 2 years ago was wrong?
Absolutely. Wrong.
This is a deal.
Wrong.
I'm gonna
Hey,
say
I
this,
know a
Craig.
lot of NBA niggas that was hating.
Craig, I'm gonna say
Hey, but when
this.
he was trying to compare him to Steph, nigga, that's when I was like, nah.
Oh, that's because you a fucking Oakland dude. But this is the thing. Your son is gonna be good as Steph, right? Oh yeah. You ain't got no look. That nigga got bad genes. This the thing.
Come on.
If I'm an owner,
His son gonna look like a Negro Viking. He gonna have a little warship, man. That motherfucker gonna be
Deep.
he gonna be drinking
you
blood
own-
out of a
if
chalice when he like 10.
if you own a franchise, you got what's the nigga name?
Huh?
Jamello.
LaMelo.
Jello. You got Jello Ball and the nigga from Cal State Bakersfield. Who you gonna?
I'm
Even though the
taking Jello.
nigga, even if the nigga better than, if the nigga from Cal State Bakersfield better than Jello.
I'm taking Jello. One for two reasons. One, he can hoop. Two, name recognition. And NBA does that all the time.
Hey, if you a
that's why the
businessman,
NBA.
that's all I was getting ready to
That's why the NBA gets somebody from a foreign country you never heard of and sign them because that whole country gonna turn in that watch.
That
so
means
why not?
y'all would be bullshit general managers.
Oh fuck you, nigga.
Cause you know what?
If you have an all.
That's how Jeremy
light-skinned
lives in
You know
the
what
league.
college Bill Russell went to, nigga?
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Nigga, he the last nigga to come out of San Francisco, and the only.
Him and
You taking Jello over Bill Russell?
him and Jello Ball.
Look at
nigga.
Jello. No, Bill Russell. No.
Hey, DeJuan.
Now, yeah, Jello.
He went to San Francisco City
Bill Russell
College.
almost dead, so.
No, he went to San Francisco City College.
He did.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's
But
two
the nigga was
San
6'13" though.
Hey, how many of the Freak brothers in the, I mean, if his
All
brothers,
of them.
and his brothers is
And
like,
they mama going to the WNBA.
his brothers,
Actually, gonna get MVP, nigga.
hey, his brothers ain't even all that good, are they?
Nah,
I mean, so,
not that good.
hey, Jello should
But
be
them,
in
They all got
but
rings.
them ball boys can hoop. All of them can hoop.
Yeah, I say Jello should get in. nigga.
I'm telling you, no, Jello can be a spot-up shooter on any team.
See, the only thing that went wrong with Jello, like when he was in college, out of college,
He fucked.
he was
up.
injured. He was injured. and no,
when he stole that, when he
No,
stole
no,
that.
I'm not. No. But I'm
That
saying, forget the drama off the court. I'm talking
But
about
you can't though.
Yes, I can because
You can't.
no, I'm saying because he didn't make it because he wasn't good enough on the
No,
court.
DeJuan, they was gonna draft him anyway. He
No,
fucked
no,
up the
no.
white privilege.
No,
He
what
fucked up the ball privilege.
I don't get it. I don't get
He
it.
did.
Okay. I'm gonna say all that's true. I'm gonna say all that's true. Whatever. I'm only going about on the court. We know that he had an ankle about this big. He had a really bad ankle injury his senior year in high school, and when he got to college and everything, he never took time off to play because his dad was like, "No, you got to keep going." And so he played on an ankle where we really didn't get to see the best of him when they went over to them European leagues. So now he's had that rest. Now he's fully recovered. We really see the baller that he is.
Okay, they would have drafted him with a fucking football ankle because he was a ball. They already had two products. They already had background on him. When he went over there and to pick and save and stole some shit.
They couldn't wait for the ball.
Now you already know how Karma and these motherfuckers, they already ready to strike us out on
Trump
anything.
over here talking bad about
Absolutely.
him. Yeah, that shit hurt him.
That killed him because if he wouldn't have stole, if he wouldn't have did no stealing.
Hold on, let me ask you. What did the uncle say?
Which
Your brother-in-law.
Oh, the nigga
He's
got
married into the
inside.
family.
Oh.
He's on. I mean, I know he's shaped like a ball.
nigga, you look.
Rugby ball.
Bowling ball.
Dozy over here instigating with his compass hairline over here. What's going on out here? And this nigga over here, it looks like a compass. It got drawn on with a compass. This motherfucker.
No,
and this nigga,
hold up.
This nigga Kraig looking like little brother Piggy Ball. Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one thing I don't agree with. Okay, you got to be good. You got to be a baller. Okay, think about this. Allen Iverson went to jail. When he got out of jail, he got a chance, and he's in the league.
But he's the greatest little man hooper ever.
Wait a minute, Lavernius Coles, Peter Warwick, Randy Moss, all these niggas.
Football no different than basketball.
No. This nigga he is talking about an ancient time.
Than basketball.
He is talking about a time without social media.
Talking about the 80s.
He talking, I understand what you're saying, but it was no social media then. When this nigga got arrested, CNN was there. The president was in there.
See, but it was in China though.
It don't matter if
it does matter. In China, you can buy a bitch.
Your watch is from China,
nigga. You can buy a bitch in China.
Yeah,
a watch ain't shit.
But I'm just saying,
I could buy a wife in China.
But it's the thing though. It's a totally different media.
Right.
Back when they was doing the shit, it take 14 weeks for Lavernia's shit to get somewhere. Allen Iverson. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't next day.
Y'all know in China that motherfuckers, they really want boys, right? That's how everybody wants to have a boy.
That one-child policy.
Oh, they got a one-child policy, so they don't be putting people in jail who throw baby girls out the window. Yeah. Like if they have a girl in the family and they don't want the girls, they be throwing them in the garbage. And you know what I'm saying?
But they Chinese, though.
They got crazy.
For real?
They got crazy.
I mean, Chinese.
He made an international
incident. Is real out there.
Right.
He made an international incident. That's what made his shit so big.
Trying to steal some
they still killing people for being Christians in certain parts of the
world. They take that shit seriously in China.
Yeah. What I'm saying is,
so you can't be an outsider.
So
doing
what I'm saying is, in my opinion, that's media. That's media. That I wouldn't even doubt if ESPN or some of these major sports publications were behind it. Yeah. Not saying they were pay somebody to plant the watch on them, but when the Ball family, I read an article that said with all the shit that Lavar Ball was talking, it would have cost ESPN or some of these other publications $60 million in marketing money to generate the type of attention he was getting for his brand. Exactly. And they didn't like that. They do not like when you're able to control the flow of information.
Absolutely.
We had the homie on here. What was he saying? The boxing homie.
Fred.
What was he saying ESPN was doing to
him?
him?
Yeah, ESPN, because he interviewed Wilder, they called him all kinds of names on SportsCenter.
Because the fighters are going to him.
Because SportsCenter going to
ESPN.
Yeah, they're like, oh, no. So they're trying to discredit him.
It was part of that. I think it's not as much the selling as it was after he left. If he bent the knee and did an apology tour like the niggas to do, he could have been okay. But his dad said apology tour.
Yeah.
You said nigga to do.
I said if they did, that's what like niggas do.
Oh, I thought
apologize.
Snickerdoodle.
If he went on one of those, if he one of those,
hey, listen.
But I know what's in the problem was he left. He left UCLA.
Since we talking basketball, we want to hear from Derek Fisher.
You got
1.2 seconds, nigga.
Why did you fuck the homie's wife, man?
Hey.
Can Matt Barnes fight for real?
Nah, he ain't got no hands, nigga.
No, go ahead.
I'm good now, right?
Oh, okay.
No, I was just saying like that whole thing with I lost my goddamn train of thought.
No, I just think that if it wasn't for him stealing, if he wouldn't have got into the altercation or the theft accusations or whatever happened, he'd be in the league.
If he didn't leave and go play in Europe, the dad saying fuck UCLA, fuck all y'all, I'm going to Europe. That shit hurts their ass.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
No. They were going to bring him back. They were going to bring him back in. Melo, he's going to come back to UCLA. Yeah, they had a whole program. If he had to bend the knee, he had to go do a bunch of apologies, and he would have played the second half of the season. But Dad said, "Fuck all that. I'm going over here."
He probably never leaves UCLA in the first place.
He probably leaves the second year because Dad was already working on that, so he probably leaves that next year.
UCLA gonna break you.
Apology tour.
Yes.
I know I was a junior college All-American. They offered me over $600. That's how black colleges pay their players.
Hey, but Dewan, why the Pistons weren't rocking with him? Because he tried out for the Pistons last year.
I don't think he was ready last
He
year.
got cut like the first week.
He wasn't ready.
At the time, Lonzo wasn't balling.
But he looked ready now.
But we talk about brands and shit. At the time, Lonzo wasn't balling.
And Melo wasn't here.
Right. If Lonzo would have been murdering the entire time he was in the league,
they would have been on.
He would have been on the team.
You know, I kind of wish my Warriors would have got Melo though.
They should have got him.
We shouldn't have got that.
Lavar said that he was supposed to. Lavar said that he was supposed to have something in place with Magic, where Jello could have got a tryout when they drafted Lonzo.
Right.
But Magic never did it. So he was supposed to give Jello a tryout then, just to come out there on some summer league type shit because
Lonzo wasn't that good, so he was.
Lonzo was good, man.
No,
Magic quit. Magic wasn't there. That's why he
Magic's
quit.
son was like,
Y'all sleeping on Lonzo.
Lonzo did not.
Lonzo was. It's only two other rookies to average 10, 7, and 7 as rookies. Magic and Jason Kidd, and Lonzo was number 3. He was great with the Lakers. The problem was
they didn't go to the playoffs.
No, he was great.
What was the problem?
He wasn't second.
The problem was Luke.
He was.
Did they go to the playoffs? Did they go to the problem?
Yeah.
Did they go to the playoffs?
Luke Walton.
Wait.
He had us doing good.
Wait. Did they go to the playoffs?
Y'all got Steph. Too.
Hey! Did they go to the playoffs?
I ain't tripping on that. When the last time the Knicks won a championship?
So now we talking about the Knicks.
Was a new drug.
Walt Frazier was on the team.
Then when the last time Dizzy Gillespie did this, was when the Knicks won a championship.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Hey, when
Knicks, baby.
When Josephine Baker got her teeth knocked out by Joe Louis, that's the last time.
Josephine Baker?
Hey,
niggas fucking with my Knicks. Fuck y'all. Knicks going to the second round this year.
Muhammad moved to New York for the first time.
Shut up, nigga.
When the last time the Knicks had a good team, man?
Hey, shut your ass up.
When Farrakhan got his part.
When Larry Johnson had on a dress, nigga.
Fuck y'all niggas.
We going to the second round. Chamberlain ran the train on the Supreme, bitch.
Shut up, nigga. Nigga, shut up.
On the Supreme?
Nigga, your auntie was the maid at the hospital Martin Luther King got shot at.
Last time the Knicks was good when Earl Manigault was the best player.
Sit your ass down.
That was a good one.
Sit that nigga down. Whose stick pin doll is that? Get that nigga up out of here.
That nigga going through a voodoo doll.
That nigga the baby. That nigga's the baby's voodoo doll. Nigga, sit your ass down.
That nigga looking like Todd with money.
Why you clapping so hard? Wax on, wax off.
The Knicks. Hey, the Knicks.
Todd love that one.
That nigga got help. Look, he's like, hell yeah, I got help.
And they looking like common sense in this motherfucker.
Uncommon, nigga.
The Knicks ain't been good since the police called Pat Riley at Nicky Barnes' house. Nicky Barnes' house.
Get some blue magic.
Get your ass up.
Pat Riley, what you doing at this bar? Get that blue magic. Try to get that blue.
Get your ass up.
Phil Jackson was a rookie. I think that.
Hey, real talk. When was the last year y'all won?
Last year, nigga, we went to the playoffs last year, nigga. Did y'all go to the playoffs? Did y'all go to the playoffs?
Nixon was the president.
Yeah. What year was it?
Nixon was the president.
72.
Bernard
71,
King, the best
72. We
nigga
went
of all
back to
time,
back.
right?
We went back to back.
Bernard
71,
King.
Nigga, the last time y'all before Watergate, the last time y'all goddamn won the championship.
Yeah, nigga, you drank Watergate, nigga. Shut your ass.
You put Kool-Aid in it before you drink it.
Hey, y'all notice? Hey, look, these two niggas turn pink when they laugh. y'all niggas are like, hey, y'all niggas like two insides of a pussy. You know what I'm saying?
that nigga fish.
Yeah. You bottlenose dolphin ass nigga. What the fuck you talking about? This nigga.
Hey, here it comes. Here it comes.
Low hanging fruit.
You talking about my nose?
Hell yeah. Hey, that's a low hanging motherfucking nose when you look down, nigga.
I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas right here.
Damn, that's some inside shit.
Hey, my nigga, so how long you been on the last snap?
Oh, man. God damn, dog. Vibe was good. We was all laughing.
This nigga right here.
Hey, only reason I ain't killing nigga because he light skinned. That's like black on black crime. You know what I'm saying?
That shit's struggling, boy.
You was better
I
off.
love you,
You was
bro.
better off putting the mic to your ass. That might have been funny. I got a hot 3 seconds.
I ain't coming back no more. I'm done. I'm done for the year, nigga. I'm done for the year. I'm done for the year, man. Get this nigga right here, man.
That's some funny shit.
Get this nigga up out of here, man. I ain't fucking with y'all, man. This nigga dressed like a sushi chef in San Quentin.
San Quentin?
So how you doing? I'm Sushi Sam.
Sushi Sam.
Sushi Sensei Fente.
Sushi Sam, nigga.
Oh, I can't fuck with y'all. I'm done. What Takashi at? Nigga, I can't fuck with you, nigga.
We're going to go to a commercial break, man. When we get back, more Kraig Facts.
Goddamn.
What?
Fill that void and build a spaceship. And since all gold comes from an asteroid, this is the great bombardment of large men. I'm big, fresh, no guess, like I broom the room key. I know it, and stay around white like Coonsby. A poet in a glass, been a blast, it's spinning with center gas. About to doubt you and route to out you. But I have nothing to hide. Offered a prostitute a ride cause I was feeling obliged. What we have is a granddaughter too good for her grandfathers. Committed a manslaughter and murdered the and taught her. That bitch called life, that piss poor wife. Be here when everything is cool but gone when ain't shit right. Jumped in the pool with a cigarette and the stick won't light. Diamante. Check it out, man. Download that Chill Withers album, man. Chill. No, nigga, you need to chill. Sometimes you gotta let shit happen, even if it's negative. Just so you can figure it out. Y'all niggas are suckers, man. You probably got a hell of a dare card collection, don't you? Chill Withers.
Good evening. I brought all of y'all out here today because we getting ready to go march. We gonna march so that we can ride at the front of the bus. Excuse me, sir. Instead of marching to ride at the front of the bus, how about we march to own our own bus lines? Shut up, nigga.
Jesus? What's the Wi-Fi passcode?
Yeah, listen, I know you married my baby mama. You can have her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear nothing about you whooping my little girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? You whoop her again, and I'm coming over there. Like it or not, Charlie, I'm the new stepdad. My house, my rules. And if your little girl gets out of line while she's over here, she's gonna get spanked. Bro, she 3 years old. You whoop her again, I'm coming over there and I'm gonna put hands on you. I don't care how old she is. She gets out of line, she's gonna get whooped and you're gonna have to deal with it. And if you don't like it, come over here now then. Oh, straight up? All right, I'm on the way. All right, cool. Man, I'm a black belt. I wonder who that is. Oh man, it's Charlie. He got over here fast. Honey? Charlie's down here. Can you go out and talk to him, please? Come on outside, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. Honey! I'm gonna call the cops.
Some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD. When I buy it, you buy it, but ain't nobody selling shit. Jealous of the fetishes when ownership's the medicine. Do the things that boomerang so you can leverage it. Shit gets hairy, be a wig and get ahead of it. Miss you, say you bored, we not on one accord. Arguing and fighting, damn near mopping up the floors. That lesbian sex shit ain't free. She gon' have to pay you, cause you got to pay me. And we keepin' this in order. Can't be a dime without the rest of my quarter, cause I'm never there sorta. Before me, it was a bunch of weird niggas around you hobby shop till I broke the board, I'm karate chop. And I'm really not into violence, interpretate the silence as prizes. And I'm really more into vibing, you perpetrating Simons or Hymens. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD. My neighbor Dan lost some weight, but he ain't came too far. Hit that alarm 1,500 times a day trying to show you his car. And we both know he's proud of it. Go off and dance some of that clam and watch him chowdery. Cause you could be with the miss, but without a bitch. The with is the money and without is the glitch. You're paying her to leave, if she breathe, you should trip. Miami, the Grammys, New York, a trip. I'm searching for emotion, but all I know is logic. She wants to be my girlfriend, I show her like my closet. Cause we could be closer, yet still remain strangers. Leave that where you from, shit to them gangbangers. I'm highly advanced, the message in the dance. Some of y'all wear the skirts while those of us wear the pants. You wanna know the difference? It's really not explicit. It's when a nigga talk to his bitch, shut up and listen. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD.
Believe believe that. Grind it before I get it. Bring my niggas with me, ain't no limits to the ceiling. Out here touching digits. Hoes showing love, but please don't catch no feelings. Riding with that thumper while I'm thumbing through these millions. Hunting to feed my children. Lying in the jungle, all I do is fucking kill shit.
What you say, God? Well, you know I know that. But why wouldn't I do what you're telling me to do now? I'm here because of you, Lord. Because of you, I walk by faith and not by sight. Well, exactly. When I was in the penitentiary, wouldn't nobody... Okay. Well, what does that mean to me? Exactly, Lord. Exactly. That's why I love you, God. A personal relationship.
Brother, what brings you to our beautiful church today?
I've been on drugs my whole life. It's taken everything from me. I thought it was going to help me with my cardio. And I can't stop snitching.
Listen, man, I got the dope. Right here.
He got the dope. I see it.
Lord, you've heard this man's heart, God. Bless this man and give this brother a miracle. He's gotten you off the drugs. It's a miracle.
Oh my God, hallelujah, I'm off of drugs.
What is this, brother? Who does it belong to?
There's cocaine right there. You know anything about that?
No.
God! The Lord tells me you've been hiding some things, brother. The Lord tells me you have a serious case of hepatitis B. The Lord has also told me that you're a heavy eater. That when you pass gas, there's weight to it. Thank you, Lord, for that word. Lord also tells me that when you eat, you pick the food out your teeth, re-season it, and re-swallow it. I see here that you actually borrow money from the police. Thank you, God. If I owe you something, I'm not going to give it to you, so you're better off getting it from God, my Nick.
Read it down so I don't need no hands or action.
Ready and go.
Of hepatitis B. It's the Lord, what you say, God? Okay, Lord has also told me that you're a heavy eater. That when you pass gas, there's weight to it. Thank you, Lord, for that word.
I needed to see Eugene the evangelist. I knew I needed to see Eugene the evangelist. I knew I needed to see Eugene, the gangster evangelist. Man, your reputation on the streets is unbelievable. You have no idea what's been going on with me. I've been messing around with drugs my whole life. I'm talking about years. I thought cocaine was the answer. Have you ever seen anybody fat on cocaine? Absolutely not.
All right, ready? Hold on, and go.
What you say, God? Well, you know I know that. But why wouldn't I do what you're telling me to do now? I'm here because of you, Lord. Because of you, I walk by faith and not by sight. Well, exactly. When I was in the penitentiary, wouldn't nobody... Okay. Well, what does that mean to me? Exactly, Lord. Exactly. That's why I love you, God. Personal relationship. Brother, what brings you to our beautiful church today?
First, thank you for seeing me. Yes!
Are you Eugene the gangster evangelist?
Yes, I am. Are you here for a miracle today?
It's my brothers. They got in an accident a few years ago, and as a result, they lost their hearing. Can you perform a miracle today?
Of course I can, but I sense another type of problem. Is there some type of confusion?
Well, they hate each other now, and they blame each other for the accident, and they're always fighting.
I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
Lord, make these brothers stop arguing
Now that you made it impossible for them to argue, can you please do some miracle and get them their hearing back?
Okay. Can you please step to the side, sister? Thank you. Lord, bless them with the miracle. Bless them with the miracle of hearing.
Hold it down low.
Oh, cuz I can hear now.
Real one is back.
I can hear it.
Cuz, I'm not trying to hear that, cuz.
Hey, what you talking about?
Cuz, you the reason we was deaf in the first place. I was trying to tell you, cuz, it was an accident, cuz, but you wasn't trying to listen, cuz, on Brett.
Man, that's on the dead old. We get out right now. What's up?
What's up? Lord, you know I don't get down like this.
That's not the hold it down low.
Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh, you guys missed the miracle up. Are you Eugene the gangster evangelist?
Yes, I am.
It's my brothers. They got in a terrible accident years ago, and ever since they lost their hearing. They lost their hearing. As a result, they lost their hearing. Okay. Are you Eugene, the gangster evangelist? It's my brothers. They got in an accident a few years ago, and as a result, they lost their hearing.
Wow. Okay.
This is
CC Rides, okay.
promo for Kraig, Gangster Evangelist, and go for it.
If I owe you something, I'm not gonna be able to get it to you. But if you want it, you can get it from God, my niggas. Yeah, I'm calling because I'd like to file a complaint, if at all possible, in order of restraint. My mouth, she hit me in my mouth. Caught her fucking on the nose, and then she snuck me. Yes, ma'am, she snuck me. Blindsided me like the fat nigga from that movie. Oh, what you mean you don't understand? Well, I'll tell you this first. If I tried to lip sync right now, there'd be blood in my verse. Oh, you think this shit is funny? Well, what you fail to realize is this shit, bitch. I got property over there. My fishing pole, the rest of my tank tops, a tripod, a turtle leash, a wood grain Datsun steering wheel, and a bottle of bleach. 1 second, ma'am. Let me click over. That's her on the other line. You dirty bitch! A nose, bitch! You fucking on a nose, bitch! And then y'all want to turn around and jump on a nigga? Oh, I'm gonna fuck you, bitch. A nose? Almost back.
This was definitely a cassette when you had it, my nigga.
A-track.
We're back.
Cheapo the creepo.
What was the black A-track? Oh, you said 2 bucks.
Yeah.
What did you ask me?
No, I said how was Baltimore?
Oh man, Baltimore was great, man. Shout out to Big Ja for letting me come out there and fuck with him.
Ja Day.
AD hosted and smashed.
AD.
We was in that motherfucker.
We had a ball, man. It felt good to be back on stage. Now I've only been up maybe 6-7 times.
Let me cut you off real
months.
quick, man. The nigga Kraig, this is the thing that people fail to realize. This nigga's a professional.
Straight up.
A professional. What is he known as? The roast king.
Yeah.
Why you gonna be sitting up in the front and get disengaged because this nigga eat you up?
Yeah.
He ate a nigga up and the nigga got upset.
He's like that.
You pissed somebody off?
Oh, the nigga killed him. I'm in the back waiting. I'm not gonna do it if I'm gonna have to run out of this motherfucker because I already knew he got him.
He said he get roasted.
Well, he said something about my shoes. Hey, you got on some shoes from Ross. I said, what?
I graduated from Ross. Yeah, he opened the door.
I ain't bought nothing from Ross, nigga, in 4-5 months, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yes, I'm fresh out that motherfucker.
Yeah,
nigga in that Nordstrom rack.
I'm gonna tell you what I buy at Ross. I buy workout shit and like little goofy shit that you gonna fuck up. I don't go there trying to find some shit to go to a motherfucking presidential inauguration in, but
you can't buy a Prada shirt in that motherfucker. $25.
You could buy one of them old goofy ass "Just Do It" t-shirts.
But here's the thing: even if that's how you dress every day, that nigga opened the door.
He did. Didn't nobody say shit when he got up there? He started off on the set. He was hitting bang bang bang, and this nigga had something to say. And then I'm sitting back. I was like, them niggas done released the hounds.
Because he wasn't doing. You just going there to do your set.
Yes, he was. That's what I'm telling you. I'm watching.
I'm still learning, man. I want to be an all-time great, but I got a lot to learn because Hollywood wasn't really fucking with niggas like me and DeWine and a lot. And you know what I'm saying? I forget the bald head nigga name.
Who right here, Dragonfly Jones?
No, fucking with Todd. Nah, these niggas.
Hey, this nigga look like he wear work boots and he unemployed.
Yeah. He always got paint. He always got paint on his clothes.
Says the nigga with the detachable beard in his mouth.
No, I'm on the bar with nigga.
He put that shit up on the dresser at night.
That's hilarious.
He roasted the nigga though.
Yeah.
He roasted the nigga. And the nigga was uncomfortable.
Ty got a drawer full of Chinese food restaurant menus.
And Kraig top dresser drawers a bunch of failed curl kits.
These ain't no curl.
Get him, Todd.
It's natural.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is
it just grow like a forest.
That nigga good.
That's curl kid.
What I'm saying is this though. What the fuck was I saying?
About you on stage.
Oh yeah, so niggas wasn't really giving niggas opportunities like that. There's a lot of stages that I haven't hit, and I'm funnier than most of the niggas, but it is what it is. So motherfuckers wasn't giving opportunities. So when I be on the road, I like to really try to work on material, and the brother wouldn't really let me work on material, so I had this, about 5-6 minutes.
5-6 minutes.
And the nigga took it personal.
The attention he wanted, huh?
Put it like this. It was so bad when I came out after Kraig, I asked one of the chicks in the front, who was the nigga out here getting roasted? 4 bitches stood up and pointed at the nigga. That's when you know you done got roasted. When somebody stand up and be like, that nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? He had already killed him. That's the victim.
He had tried to move it to like some gangster shit. Like, nigga, what you trying to say, nigga? And I was like, first of all, I'll beat your ass. And second of all, we ain't here for that, nigga. You know, I had to start preaching the black empowerment shit to get it back cool.
Came back with the book like
Johnny. I did all that. We supposed to be brothers. And then killed him off some more. He turned out to be a cool brother, but he would try to test me though. He was.
I hate.
Put it like this. This is when you know it's fucked up.
Trying to challenge comedians.
He did all of that.
Think he should be up there.
The nigga did all of that and bought a T-shirt.
Yeah, he did. He bought one for him and his wife.
Niggas be fans, bro.
He just wanted to touch you.
I got niggas on my head right now because of you. I don't know if you know that.
What happened? Talk to him.
On stage, niggas is on my head.
Oh, they ain't gonna stop.
I can't post nothing, nigga. You thought you was the shit when you kept on stage, nigga. I whooped you. I'm like, hold on, you
for real?
Kept on stage.
Look, let me tell you something. Kev on stage.
We done went to church in here. We speaking the gospel.
Kev on stage is decent, brother, but you know can't none of his fans fight. They Kev on stage fans. You ever seen a real nigga with a polished shirt on?
They comment on my videos.
Yeah.
My YouTube videos, I be getting them.
Yeah, I respect that brother when he's accomplished, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I don't be speaking on other shit I could speak on, because I have no quarrels with the dude. One thing I know is when you're in a leadership position, it's hard to make everybody happy.
Yes.
And he was a young brother in a new position, so I don't, I ain't got no issues with him, but I got real shit that I was, had concerns about. But his fan base look, you may be a fan of somebody, and if they get into it with that person, I know you want to stick up for them and all that shit, but you don't really know what's going on behind closed doors.
Really don't.
Stop speaking on motherfucking situations because you like them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just be a fan of somebody's talent. You know what I'm saying? What's right and what's wrong, It's gonna be hard for you to tell that from far away. But just know most grown men ain't gonna be tripping for no motherfucking reason.
That's a fact.
Yeah, like these reaction videos that people be posting, although they're entertaining, they be like way off base.
Oh, they be so far off.
Hey, but yeah, some of y'all motherfuckers do be entertaining. So hey, make your money however you gotta do it.
You see the hooked on phonics when they did?
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I want to speak up for the fans though. Kev on stage got at least one fan that got a platform boot that'll whoop your ass.
A platform boot.
I'm just saying.
It's always
that's what you was talking about.
It's always one homosexual that could have been the heavyweight champ of the world. You just want to make sure that ain't the one you disrespect. Because that's your ass, literally. You know. But yeah, I respect this fan base for doing what they do. But you motherfuckers is so far off.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I don't want a problem. I'm saying it publicly. I don't want a problem with Kev on stage or his fans. So forget me out of it because I'm not a tough guy. I'm not none of that.
That means he'll whoop your ass.
Right.
I believe it.
And I wouldn't change. I stuck up for my homegirls. All these other niggas was scared to do it because they was scared that they was gonna miss out on certain opportunities. Nigga, what's right is right. Fuck who you like and who you don't like. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong.
So they couldn't have been.
So what opportunities?
Huh?
What opportunities?
Well, a lot of these motherfuckers think they're gonna be able to get, go to all different places like that if they stick up for people publicly. You know what I'm saying?
And then they don't get their own Spectrum commercial or some shit.
Oh shit!
Like nigga, chill. What's for you?
Nigga was a bomb. This nigga had like 5 followers in one post. So I'm like, all right, this nigga's not real.
Yeah, a lot of them be bots, but people gotta realize what's for you is for you, man. You can like for entertainers out there to be kissing ass. Y'all look funny. Because what's for you, you gonna get anyway.
Everybody's path is different.
Everybody's path is different. You know what I mean?
But I tell you what you'll never hear from me. You'll never hear me getting into it with somebody and then trying to get an opportunity taken from them because I don't like them. You'll never catch me doing that. So niggas who do that type of shit are the scum of the earth.
What did I tell you? If I get into it with you, I didn't get into it to get out of it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Straight up. Yeah. It's got to be for a reason.
It's for a reason. I didn't get into it with you to get out of it. So at the end of the day, everybody got a platform. Choose your position according to you. If you an ass kicker, ass kisser, and you want to get to a certain spot, then run with that.
Yeah, right. Do what you do.
I don't have no problem with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just some of the shit ain't for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if that's how you gonna go about trying to find your career and try to get your put on,
right,
then that's what you do.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. I've been in this
That's well said, church deacon. Got them glasses. Got them church deacon glasses on.
I've been in this church picnic. I ain't been doing comedy long, maybe 10, 11 years. It's people, but I'm saying it's motherfuckers who, when I started, was 20 years in, 30 years in, and they still in the same exact place, opening for niggas that they thought was gonna look out for them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nigga. I'm trying to headline, and you know what I'm saying, be nationally known. And my personality works like this. If I'm not saying and doing what I want to, it ain't gonna work in the long run. Whatever I do gotta align with my personal morals as a human being and my stance in life as a man. So I don't give a fuck what nobody think about a motherfucker. If this motherfucker is wrong and they not doing shit the right way and they cross somebody that I love, I'm gonna assess it. And if I feel like I need to stick up for my whoever it is, I'm gonna do that. So if you know what I'm saying. So if
we had the conversation.
Yeah. So that's all that was. But anyway, let's get off that.
Yeah.
Hey, but real talk, before y'all leave, totally, you 3 light-skinned niggas is pretty solid, man.
This nigga crazy.
I like the camaraderie and shit.
The camaraderie.
Check. Hey, listen. I appreciate that, Cuomo B.
Niggas ain't like that on.
No,
niggas ain't like that on Blaze Home Planet.
No, it ain't even about that. It's just about being real. It don't matter if you light skinned, you dark skinned. If you've been around solid shit all your life, that's all that I can reciprocate.
Right.
She light skinned.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I can tell y'all got a bunch of dark-skinned homies.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And them niggas was snitches. We got to
Y'all know who Andrew Cuomo is?
Oh yeah,
Perry Como cousin.
Yeah. Andrew Cuomo is a politician from New York, man.
Oh,
the governor.
You know, New York
nigga
makes
that
the
was-
greatest scumbags on earth. Niggas in New York will do anything for a slice of pizza. But look, Andrew. That's for real spit, man.
This nigga said he the Lennox Lewis from outer space. Stevie P!
So anyway, this dude just recently quit his job. I don't know if he was the senator. What was he in New York? The governor of New York. And you know, before he got into these situations, he championed a lot of really dope things, legislation in the state of New York. He championed marriage equality. He championed hiring minimum wage. He made some really dope changes to the family medical leave that would give pregnant women and injured people longer times away from their jobs. He did some really dope shit in his career, and he just recently resigned because of sexual harassment charges.
He got off easy.
Right, sexual misconduct. So I'm gonna go through three of the things that he got accused of, and you tell me if this is something that would have made you quit.
Yep.
Okay. Like a computer farting. What is that?
This nigga 80 got a pager over here vibrating. What the fuck? This nigga got a pager and televangelist glasses. You televangelist ass nigga.
Get back on the topic.
God damn.
Get back on the topic.
You open the phone, that picture was
Didn't she have some nice titties for a old bitch?
Hey!
That was amazing titties on all of it.
Copper nipples, bro.
It was
Then he got amazing tits on.
Listen. Read off his charges, nigga. Read off his charges.
All right, so look.
85 Mercedes look real Maybach.
So look, Charlotte Bennett, 25 years old. Keep in mind, Mr. Cuomo is 63. Right? So 25-year-old age, Charlotte Bennett said he asked her if she would ever have sex with an older man. Is that a fireable offense, or would you quit if you were him and a young chick accused you of that?
Hell no.
Did he touch her?
No.
Didn't touch her.
Yeah, I ain't.
He deserved to quit because he did way more than that.
No, I'm saying we just going on.
Just that? Okay.
If it's just that, then nah.
He gotta know if one of them young hoes around there trying to fuck him. He just know, so he gotta be safe and protect himself.
Yeah, I think that's a fireable offense.
That's fireable?
Because he asked a subordinate. He asked a subordinate a question about sex in a work environment. Yes, it's fireable.
Fireable? I don't know.
That's workplace harassment.
Is it resignable though?
Yeah.
You can't prove that.
Look,
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
You gotta know how to sexually harass, nigga.
This is my thing.
You just gotta be incognito.
I work for the
I ain't a
You know what I'm
quitter.
saying?
I ain't a quitter.
No, you ain't a quitter.
He must have been butt naked.
Fire
He
me.
should have asked her in sign language. That can't prove it.
He asked her in the dark corner.
But what I'm saying is,
Omar Bradley went to jail for way less than Mayor Compton.
Real shit.
Mayor Compton, Omar Bradley went to jail for way less. So
Hey.
I don't have no sympathy for these politicians. Fuck 'em.
What do you do with the Mary Compton? Ask for somebody's phone number.
Nah, he's
It's just about like it was like $1,000 over in campaign donations, and he ended up getting a suspended jail sentence over that.
that's some wild shit.
So yeah, so
They want all their money in company.
Ray Nagin in New Orleans.
I'm gonna unfriend them before I comment on it.
Okay, so we saying he shouldn't.
At least he wasn't doing like Mary Berry.
Okay, this is Cuomo. Should he have resigned? Is that out of line?
For offering sex or asking?
He didn't offer. He said, "Have you ever? Would you ever have sex with an older man?"
Yes, he should resign. If he getting caught up saying that, yeah.
What if it wasn't him?
It was him.
Hey, what if he was asking for his partner?
He got some other shit
You
going
said
on.
that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, another woman. Her name is Miss Boylan. Said that on a flight, back to New York, he asked her, has she ever played strip poker?
Who paid for the flight?
The state of New York. He's a senator.
And the taxpayers pay for it. Get that motherfucker out of here.
Has she ever?
That's past
she ever
taxpayer
played
dollars.
strip poker? But it was for some
Charity?
state of New York shit.
It's outside of the boundaries of what the now if she a harlot for her work profession, yeah. Did she hook her? That's a good question. A harlot, yeah. So but if she a secretary, then nah.
And the cards are out.
Only if he paid for that, man. If he didn't pay for it, he can't be asking.
So you can only ask about work related shit. You can't talk about the Lakers.
You can't talk about
You can't talk about nothing.
You can't talk about sex.
There has to be context to the conversation. That shit happens all day.
Anytime you talk about the Lakers, it's
This
sex.
shit that we talking about right now, that shit happens all
Them
day.
niggas is gay.
Hey, but look, if I can go to look, my thing, it may happen all day, but if only niggas go to jail for it, I want everybody to go to jail for it. That's how I look at it. Everybody go to jail. Everybody.
Hold on. They gotta send him to jail, or I think the Democrats made him quit because they want to push the Trump case.
Right.
Because Trump is, that whole thing is going down in New York. So
Right.
It's like we gotta get if Cuomo.
Oh, gotta get him out of there.
Right.
It's not gonna. Trump's case is not gonna be solid.
It's a few things with Cuomo. He's had all these accusations, and go back to what happened last year when this coronavirus first hit. All them elderly people that died in them old folks' homes. It was people dying like that. Like what they were doing, they were getting people bodies and putting them in goddamn old folks' homes and retirement homes, and the old people started dying. And there was supposed to be some criminal charges that was filed, but they came out a month ago and said there ain't gonna be no criminal charges. So he actually got off easy because this whole sexual misconduct thing was a distraction from what was going on with all them old people that was dying. That was his fucking fault.
Okay. The motherfuckers was already dead anyway. Okay.
Hey, shit.
That's past tense.
Motherfucker gone already. Do what you want with my body when I'm gone.
But don't put them.
Take me to Magic Mountain.
But if your family,
I'm about to say, take me to Magic Johnson.
That's what
Nah, EJ cool, but I don't want to be around EJ if I can't protect my ass.
EJ cool.
Go ahead.
What's the other point? Listen to
EJ cool and shit. We hang out with him.
No, man.
I'm going to nigga house dick.
Kraig told me they already died.
Oh my god.
But you can't put them in a old folks home.
Well, that's just not. But that's good because that's just not what he got. There's a lot more, but those are just you just reading off a couple.
I'm just reading. No, I'm saying I'm just reading off a couple. Okay, the last one I'll talk about is Miss Borland said as she got up to leave work and walked towards the door, he stepped in front of me and kissed me on the lips.
There you go. What I do?
What did she marry?
He's out of here.
I didn't even do nothing.
Well, how did she react?
Now I get it.
With the tongue and everything.
Duncan said she liked it. It's mine.
Hey, but you know what's tripping me out about this whole thing with Cuomo?
Sorry, I thought you were what?
All these motherfuckers. I want to know where these phony motherfuckers that was going at the baby last week, coming at Madonna, Elton John coming out of nowhere,
right,
going at the baby. You know what I mean, for what he said. Everybody had a turn on the baby last week about what he said.
Right.
Now you have literally a governor of the country's richest, most popular state doing this shit, getting people killed.
Right.
And these motherfucking blue checks that was running their mouth about the baby ain't saying shit.
They ain't never gonna say shit.
So that you know.
And the last lady, he got fired for giving her a hug too long.
Too long? What's too long? How many times you trying to get out of there? Okay, let me go, Cuomo.
Hey, that made me
Let me go, Cuomo.
That made me think about Otto. Nigga. Otto would get the death penalty from a hug in New York. Everything Otto do is sexual. Everything.
What's snake between two bitches?
I don't be giving out the hugs with the extra.
Craig, what's too long of a hug though? Like you know how you...
Way too long.
If she gotta say let me go, nigga, it's too long.
Let me go, motherfucker. Let me go, motherfucker.
If she push out and you bring her back,
If we're talking about it, it's too long.
They won't say let me go though. They gonna say okay.
Yeah.
Otto, you catch a felony, nigga.
No.
I seen Otto lick a bitch's face during the hug. Otto.
Right down the middle.
That nigga licked his name in her face.
Tongue all in her nostrils.
He licked his name in her face.
The same way forward and backwards.
Exactly. OTTOs, but backwards is the same.
That nigga going to hell. He's going to hell.
Every time that nigga hit the mic, that nigga was not my ear. The sex player in my lobes.
Should there be new rules with sexual harassment? Because now anything can be taken as sexual. If you say "have a nice day" too many times to a woman, that could be taken as sexual harassment.
Have a nice day.
Should more women be speaking up for fairness in this situation? Because I feel like the media and the feminist movement has weaponized overreacting.
Oh, of course.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't even do basic gentlemanly shit. Anything that a gentleman would do could be considered sexual harassment. So
I think
he opened the door for me to look at my ass.
Okay. Hey, well, 1 second. Just want to run this ad real quick.
You know what I'm saying? He opened the door to look at my ass.
Yep.
Hey, y'all. I want y'all to go.
That's transition.
Thank you for sharing your story, brother. Stay strong. We down with you here, Kraig Fac.
You want your ass ate? Get your deck clear.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Wow.
Hey, Brown, can we put up their graphic one more time if that's possible?
Let's start that over.
Hey, y'all, real quick, man. Like I said, man, if you're in debt and you're fighting for your life, if you're drowning in debt, if your debt-to-income ratio is $20,
damn.
I mean 70%, that means you make $10, but your bills are $7. You need this company. You need to go to pdsdebt.com/Kraig, Kraig. Clear up your credit. You know what I'm saying? If you're going into a dealership and your interest rate in your vehicle is 17, 18, 19%, leave the dealership and go to pdsdebt.com/Kraig. Don't put that money down on that bullshit car. Don't listen to those dealerships telling you that you're going to buy it and it's going to make your credit better if you pay on time for 2 years. You can trade it in for what you really want. Fuck that. Go to pdsdebt.com/Kraig.
Yeah.
Take that $2,000 you were going to put down on that car and go buy you a bucket for $2,000.
Hell yeah.
Insure that for a year. Go get you a secured credit card. Pay on time with that. Go to credit union. Open you a pledge loan. Pay on that. Do everything you can do to build your credit and then go back. pdsdebt.com/Kraig. Kraig. Juan, can you please read?
Okay. This one. How many of you wish there was a better solution to paying off your debt? Our sponsor, PDS Debt, has customized programs for those of you struggling with credit cards, personal or student loans, medical bills, collections, or any type of debt. PDS Debt is giving any of our listeners with eligible accounts $25 Visa gift cards. That's $25, goddammit. All you need to do is complete their quick online debt assessment and find out how much you can save. Don't worry if you have bad credit. There is no credit score required. Go to pdsdebt.com.
pdsdebt.com.
And find out how to resolve your debt now, goddammit.
Oh, those.
Oh shit.
If y'all would do the voice,
Please do it in the voice.
Do it right. Okay, I'm not about to do this shit in the voice.
It sound like a scam.
Let me get through this. Let me learn. All right. Clear bad marks on your credit while paying off your debt. If you're making payments every month on your debt and your balances aren't going down, this is a program for you. The average American with a credit card or personal loan debt is over $10,000. Ends up paying back half times what they originally spent. PDS debt rolls all of your payments into one low 0% interest monthly payment.
Yes. Bad and fair credit accepted. Save thousands in interest and fees. Pay off your debt in a fraction of the time.
Why are you screaming?
I'm excited. PDS debt, man. Shit get me excited.
All right. Purity Debt Solutions is offering a $25 Visa gift card to listeners with eligible accounts just for completing the quick and easy debt assessment at pdsdebt.com/Kraig. That's pdsdebt.com/KRAIG. Take back your financial freedom today by visiting pdsdebt.com/Kraig. Your mother.
PDS debt.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Get your credit right.
Give me a story about when your credit was messed up, AD.
Ooh. Man. I ain't never had bad credit.
Tell them about you couldn't get that Blockbuster card.
Nigga, ain't shit. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. Ain't shit in my name. Yeah.
Is that right?
Hell yeah.
That's the light.
I'm just gonna let you know. Man, I know the Karate Kid shit is like a -5. But there's any nigga that walk around with a headband like this got bad credit.
I financed the 86 Eldorado in 2006. I financed it for $5,000. The motherfucker was worth $650. If I had known about pdsdebt.com
/Kraig,
I would have got to look, because when you don't know credit, you be fucking yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, the first thing you got to do, I always tell people, when you go to finance things, you got to remember those people are trying to sell you a product. Right. So you can't take everything they say at face value. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that leads you to believe you have bad credit and you don't. Yeah. What they'll do is they'll say stuff like this in the car dealership. Well, we see here you have a 750 FICO, but you have no car credit. So what's going to happen is the banks are going to look at your profile. They're going to say, he has a 750 and that's okay, but he hasn't established any type of revolving debt. Yeah. So in order to get the banks to trust you, either we're going to need you to put $10,000 more down, or you have to roll with this 12% interest rate. Damn. You want this Hyundai, don't you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The Rodney King traded in.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. That's how you got that hat at the car dealership. We can't get you this car, but we give you this hat.
And this fishing pole to go with it, right? So
I like your hat.
You need to speak to people like PDS. You need to speak to pdsdebt.com because they'll let you know if what you're hearing is poppycock or not. Yeah. And another thing, I always tell you, if you go into a dealership and they got Armenian niggas speaking Spanish, you got to run out of there.
Armenian niggas.
I love Armenian. They don't fuck Spanish. Yeah, that means there's paper in there. You see an Arabic nigga speaking Spanish, that means there's money in that motherfucker. They don't fuck with us like that. Bro. You know what I'm saying? So if they speak in Spanish, that means there's money in there. No disrespect to them, but I'm saying those cultures, they hustle. They hustle. They about their paper. Yeah. So if a motherfucker will learn a whole nother language to sell you some shit, what type of money would it take you to learn another language? Man. Right? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? That means they making money. So man, PDS.com, man. PDSdebt.com. So how do we initialize the checks and balance? Because I feel like they have weaponized sexual harassment. It's now not a thing that people are accused of to do the right thing most of the time. It's either something, if I have to say most of the time, I say 40% of the time, I feel like it's a weapon for a lot of the women. They're accusing men of sexual harassment who aren't doing what they want them to do, promoting them the way they want to be promoted. So there needs to be laws in place for gold digging and sexual misconduct, weaponizing. They need to put some shit in place. Yeah. What should be the penalty?
Well, most of it takes place in the workplace, right? When these women at work, if it ain't your woman, leave her the fuck alone.
That's real shit.
Yeah, that's period. I'm there for a job. Yeah. Now if ass is in my line of duty, my to-do list, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some ass. and that's a part of my job. But other than that, I'm there to do a job. I'm gonna mop that floor, take out that trash, eat my lunch in 45 minutes, and get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Whatever I'm doing, I mean, I'm gonna do a job and I'm out of there.
Yeah, it sounds good, but a lot of motherfuckers they be fucking the chicks at work.
Lay's been working there 1 week.
Especially if you mopping.
Turn my mic up.
Accept the consequences. That's all.
I don't know. I think that they should have pussy dehumidifiers for women.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah. So it takes away all the juice of the pussy, so they can't really fuck and get where they need to go.
Right.
And like that should be
So you say if you shouldn't be able to show up to work without a dry pussy.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the dehydrator.
If the fuck are we talking about?
I think he's on to something.
Yeah,
wet pussies.
Right.
What woman makes a good decision with a wet pussy?
No, what I'm saying is,
that's like having a hard dick.
No, he said what should be the penalty? That should be the penalty.
If I can't be at work with an obviously hard dick, you shouldn't be able to be at work with a wet pussy.
Boom.
That's fair.
So she should wear panties that when her pussy get wet, it
what would a woman
color.
do? Look,
If you tell her to get on the dehydrator, you going down.
Yeah.
what would you do if you had a supervisor and he always let you know when his dick was hard?
First of all,
No. I quit. 2 weeks notice. 2 weeks notice. 2 weeks notice. 2 weeks notice.
see, hold
Start
on.
hollering 2 weeks notice.
There are questions.
2 weeks notice.
You need 2 weeks?
There are questions.
I'm leaving today. I'm leaving today.
I left yesterday.
Yeah, I'm leaving today. Let me let y'all
I
know.
left yesterday.
Somebody heard me.
Hold on. Ty need 2 weeks. Ty ain't staying around for 2 weeks.
I'm leaving today. Y'all gonna pay me for these 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I promise you. I'm going
That nigga starts to hear. That nigga say he don't want to jump to conclusions.
You don't want to jump the gun. You don't want to jump the gun.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga singing Trey songs. I don't want to leave. But I got right now. 2 weeks. So what I'm saying is he's on to something. If I can't be at work with a hard dick, you can't be at work with a wet pussy. You die. Sit on this humidifier.
Hold on. I'm right here behind me. It get going now when you go.
So what?
What happened to just being responsible?
Hold on.
So
we're saying
what happened to being just fucking adults? You mind your business. She mind hers.
I'm with you, Blaze.
Blaze.
I'm with you, Blaze.
Blaze, all that shit out the window right now. All that shit out the window. That nigga said they need to come to the job and dehumidify.
He gonna dry your pussy over the ass.
Put the moisture out the pussy.
Dry your pussy.
Like on Woman in Red when they shoot it over the little vent.
Y'all know women need those natural juices, fellas. They
No, it ain't even about that. Hold on. Listen, it should be everybody should wear a uniform to work. Right. A jumpsuit.
I don't know. Some girls got so much ass. That don't matter.
That ain't gonna work. A jumpsuit.
Look, if that 68-year-old woman.
There's middle. This nigga stupid. There's Middle Easterns that cover up their whole everything. That's all you see is their eyes, and you still see them eyes and be like, "Oh, fuck the shit out of that bitch."
Right.
So like clothes ain't gonna work. Clothes ain't gonna work.
I'm just saying, in the spirit of fairness,
levels is high.
and because there's some scumbag women out here, and they get off the hook by saying sexual harassment.
Yeah.
There's some scumbag ass women who do devious shit.
Right.
And get off the hook by screaming sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Clarence Thomas. Wait a minute, this nigga just said he fucked her with his eyes, man. I think that's the definition of harassment.
Yeah.
Craig. Fuck a uniform. I could look her in the eye, and I just. But you was serious.
Craig, have you? Hey, Craig, I'm with you. Go ahead, Dewan. Go ahead.
I'm with you. What you saying? You know, it should be new rules. We should redefine sexual harassment in some way because there's a lot of women who use it as a leverage tool.
But why do I think like this? I done said it a million times.
Because the shit happens.
Because when I was 12, an older woman molested me, and I loved it, right? But
I lost my
virginity.
But let me finish my shit. Hold on 1 second. And I loved it, right?
My mama's best friend.
Hold on, and I'm not saying that it's right. But what I'm saying is that woman was a predator.
Yes. Right. Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you were assaulted.
I was assaulted. So for me, I look at women as people before I look at them as women. And if you're not a good person and you happen to be a woman, I'm not going to go easier on you because you're a woman. If you're a scumbag individual, you get treated like a scumbag, like I would treat a nigga scumbag. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree with all that, dog. All I'm saying is the only thing I don't agree with is her standing over the goddamn
sexual harassment.
Only thing I don't agree with is her standing over the dehumidifier like the woman in red.
No.
Like just sitting over there with the dress bro. I'm like the dehumidifier bar. Okay.
Listen.
Time out.
I don't know what's on the bitch's mind, so I gotta try it out.
It's gonna get wet later.
No, you just have work with Todd. The pussy ain't gonna get wet around Todd. Have everybody wearing Todd shirts. Pussy gonna be dry as a motherfucker.
Pussy be looking like Kraig's hair in this motherfucker, just dried up.
No. I was saying that.
Like unwatered grass.
I was saying that just to say, like, if they're found guilty of doing something like that.
Right here. Today.
Pussy, when Todd try to fuck a bitch, her pussy go,
Let's go home. Nobody gets the cake.
Her pussy lips go in.
And that's how you know. No case.
Like a nigga not trying to get nobody to kiss.
This nigga said no case.
Then we both go home.
Have you ever been in a position that you felt like you sexually harassed somebody?
I've done one thing where they could probably take it that way.
What was it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Fuck
you
it,
don't
I
have
ain't
to say
scared.
the name.
No,
you
I'm
can
gonna
say what it is.
I'm gonna say it. Fuck it.
You did the booty rub on the dick walk by?
That's the club go down.
I was in Vegas at the Wynn.
Okay.
Now, I didn't sexual harass, but it could have been perceived this way. I'm standing at the bar, across from the bar, at the back of the Wynn in the club, and one of the waitresses was kind of looking at me, and she patted me on the dick.
Okay.
Right? And so she went to drop off her drinks. And
wait, so she walked by. No, we want to know where you was at.
I'm saying, if you in the Wynn facing the rocks,
you said the Wynn, Reverend. Come on.
How does she pat the nigga on the dick?
I'm in the back. So I'm standing. So look. So I'm sitting in the back.
What side was the dick?
I'm sitting in the back. It's a bar in the back across from me, and the rest of the club is in front of me. She passed my dick and kind of grins at me, and I'm drinking. I'm like, all right, cool. So she walked by. I'm standing back there 2 hours. She patted my dick a couple times, and I started patting her ass after. So it's about 5 or 6 trips throughout the night where, you know, she'll walk by after she patted my dick, and I smack her on the ass. She turned and look at me. So the last time I smack her, this white buff ass steroid using bouncer kind of sees me do it, and he walks over to me, and it's kind of when shit is winding down, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you know, I saw what you did. You know, you gotta go, bro." And I'm like, "All right, cool, man." I said, "But before you kick me out, go ask the young lady what happened. Because I know what you're thinking, but it's not that." You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I turn to get my card and close out, and he puts his finger on my chest. "You gotta fucking go." And I said, "Man, don't touch me, bro." And I slap his hand. And he go to touch me again, and I just give him the doo-wop. Bow! Slide him. Anyway, a bunch of bouncers ended up jumping on me. So in that particular situation, that could be, he perceived it, but that wasn't what it was.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. That's the thing about sexual harassment. It's like, it's so perception based.
Yes.
Right.
Because what works for me may not work with the next man on the same shit.
Because you light skinned, you can get away with it. If this nigga do it, he going to prison. Yeah.
Right.
Because I remember one chick, we was at the same. Me and my homeboy was at the bar. There was a chick in between us. And this nigga's a little bit darker than him. And the nigga told the chick, he was like, "I bet you give good head." And she called security. I didn't know what, and he wasn't really with me. So when he got kicked out,
He wasn't with me. I was over here. He was doing his own work.
Yeah, hey.
We showed up in the Uber together. That's all I know. Like you going?
But my thing was, I was like, okay, Karate Jones.
Nigga, you an old black man there.
So my thing was, when I've been talking to her the whole night. You know what I'm saying? And I done slid some innuendos in. You know what I'm saying?
Innuendos?
Out the window.
When the door's locked, you gotta go in the window.
The window's open. The window's open.
But we've been good. We've been good.
When the door's locked, you gotta go through in the window.
But when this nigga went in
the window.
When this nigga went in the window, she called security.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you've been calling her dirty slut and I'll fuck your ass all night.
Yeah, all night.
That
This
nigga gave her a
he
hug
heard
and
it.
she called the police.
He heard it. So he figuring he thought it was good. You know what I'm saying? So Kumo D go, hey,
can we go downtown? And she was like, nah.
And this nigga get kicked out. So I'm sitting up there like he looking at me like, bro, tell him.
I'm here for
Like, we ain't here together.
Hey.
No, honestly though, I feel like this is. I feel like this is a really serious thing that like dudes need to learn, because it is up to us to do certain things to help with some of this sexual misconduct, right? If you fuck a girl the night before and she wants to stay, let her stay. What's wrong with just letting the bitch stay for 3 more hours and then letting her leave instead of like hitting and then be like, oh, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to go about. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you're lost.
The disrespect.
I'm saying
is what makes sometimes them.
When you disrespect, what I'm saying is, listen. What I'm saying is, when you disrespect somebody, right? It could be something that small that can make them go, you know what? I don't think I wanted to do that. That's what I'm saying. That's it is.
But it happens.
It is, and it happens all the time. But at the same time, if you're just a little bit nicer,
right,
that won't happen. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that's why when you mess with a chick, you always got to have a paper trail. Hey, you had a good time? Yeah, I had a great time.
That's what fucked Tiger Woods up.
Gotta have that text.
The bitch.
Hey, you was good.
The bitch Tiger Woods was cheating with basically said that he didn't tie the knot.
Yeah, let me know when you make it home. I got
yeah. If Tiger Woods just was nice to that old filthy bitch, it never would have happened.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Be nice. I get be nice.
Be nice.
I don't kick her out.
Okay, you said what?
I say if Tiger Woods was just nice to that filthy bitch, none of that shit would ever happen. Basically, the biggest complaints was he wasn't breaking her off, and he kind of was rude.
She was going for that money regardless.
But I'm saying, but did you hear what? Again, it comes down to how you, because it's a lot of niggas out there that had way more pussy than Tiger Woods, but they understand how to treat them, so they only having all these goddamn different.
How do you treat a prostitute that's fucking me for my money? How do I treat her? But no, I'm just saying, why do I have to be nice to this bitch and pay her?
Why are you fucking prostitutes with morals?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You paying the only bitch to fuck you that care what you say to her.
Yeah, like I don't get that.
A real prostitute will let you say whatever you want to say.
But these ain't the prostitutes that's doing it.
The problem is men stop paying these bitches.
Trying to lowball.
You can't change the terms of an interaction. If you meet a woman on some prostitute pay for pussy shit, it's got to remain that.
Yeah.
You can't you can't grow it into some square love shit and start treating her like a regular woman. This bitch is a business.
You don't need to be doing this no more. Roll
you know
with me.
what I'm saying? Walmart ain't your house, motherfucker. You don't be out Walmart getting comfortable. Why are you in some professional pussy acting like a fucking amateur?
Dating a prostitute.
But you know everybody done fell in love with a hoe though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but it's still between a hoe and a prostitute.
Whoa, Derek Fisher.
Everybody.
No, these niggas lying. These niggas is
lying. I'm married. Fuck y'all.
It's different between a hoe and a prostitute.
We all done fell in love with a hoe.
Before I stayed single before I got married.
There are certain women who
I love being single before I got married.
There are certain women who are beautiful, and to the average dummy, they think that beauty outweighs a prostitute's mind. If a bitch is a prostitute in her mind, it don't matter how bad she is to you. Money is her god, bro.
Wow.
Don't
What
think you can
preach
outdick her religion. You can't. God out of it.
Okay.
Ain't no nigga.
Ain't no way you could be like, hey, baby, you don't need to be doing this.
Yeah, you can't outfuck God.
You don't got to do this.
You need to respect yourself.
Trying to hold her hand.
Somebody said I sound ignorant when it comes to Takashi. Nah, nigga, I just say
Let that nigga go.
dumb game.
Let that nigga go. Let that nigga scroll to the next page.
Can't fuck
These
God
niggas.
out of bitch, man.
No. But you know what? Let me tell you something.
You can fuck the devil out of bitch.
Let me tell you something.
You can fuck the devil out of bitch.
This is
but
the
you
thing
can't
that
fuck the God out
happens.
of bitch.
This is the thing happens. This is the thing happens. No, this is the thing happens when a motherfucker hasn't dealt with chicks or had bitches in his life. Those are the niggas that get sexual harassment.
Right.
That's true. That's the truth. If you've never dealt with women before and been able to talk to them or been able to
Now you got some
slide
money.
through and stick your finger in their butt or whatever you
Right.
do, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and a lot of people.
You do that,
Hey,
You
Dewan.
can.
Hey,
You
a lot of
can,
them
but that's
NBA
what I'm
niggas,
saying. That's cool.
NBA niggas
Come
ain't
on.
never had chicks.
A lot of them big goober NBA
Yeah,
and
them
NFL
niggas
niggas.
be-
They
never had
weird. They
Got the
fucked the
league.
game up.
Absolutely.
They
Game
fucked the
goofy.
game up, yeah,
The
'cause
niggas
they-
is game
NBA
goofy.
niggas is goofy as hell.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Most of them.
I would. This is the deal.
Of professional athletes, not just NBA.
Most rape
98%,
cases.
yeah.
Most rape cases are by football players.
Right.
We know that is a fact. But it's goofy basketball niggas that get caught most of the time.
Right. Because hoopers are the most arrogant niggas on the
Yes,
planet.
she ain't
but
gonna tell.
Hoopers, so we know why.
Absolutely.
Basketball
We
is
ain't
a
gonna
mental
tell.
game. You
This
gotta
nigga
believe.
right here, he was on a short bus. He know he all the time.
This nigga ball in the 86, he
Hey, who
knows
you
what's
think-
going
hey,
down.
Hey, who you think?
Mr.
Who you think?
Window,
Hey, who you think get more pussy? Basketball players or
Basketball.
Basketball get the most pussy.
Absolutely. You play football?
Hey, what do you think about it?
You
Football
play,
player.
you
football
play,
player.
you play football,
I play
didn't you?
basketball.
Oh, you
Hooper.
did?
I'm a hooper.
What position?
Point
guard,
nigga.
Power center. I play power center.
Yeah, you remember if you get G King, you came in second place at Baron Davis 3-point contest.
I'm like a light skinned Baron Davis.
Hey, but the thing about football players is covered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they faces covered. Basketball players is out.
Yeah, they chick on know. Like,
Basketball players are the cockiest because I think it takes, besides golfing, I think basketball is second as far as the mental toughness it takes to be elite. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Let's go basketball.
Basketball. You got 82 games, bro.
Yes.
You
So
got
now
82
you don't get to
games,
take them.
bro. You know what I'm saying? And
82 games, but nigga, you boxing.
Hey, baseball
Yeah.
got long too though. Baseball got
But you boxing got stars like that though. They don't got stars like that though.
Yeah, baseball they be policies on the court.
But what I'm saying is, I mean, that's why you only got you get a LeBron every 20. You get a LeBron and Kobe every 20 years. Because the mental toughness it takes to be that ill, bro.
and there ain't a lot of positions.
So,
only
I
five.
guess the question is, if they walked into a bar,
Football,
basketball
you can get your own
players.
genetics though, bro. You could just have a big ass mom and a
Like
big
Antonio
ass-
Gates
big
never
ass
played.
nigga.
Antonio Gates played goddamn basketball in college and then made the NFL and got to the Hall of Fame.
And I'm not
if-
talking about
yeah,
skill
yeah.
level. I'm not
But
talking
if
about
they-
skill level.
Mental high.
Yeah, I'm just talking about.
But if they walked into a bar, basketball player and a boxer, the heavyweight champion and basketball players, who's walking out with the girl?
Basketball player.
The basketball player.
We're talking football player. Mentally.
Yeah, we.
What's a mental game? But you still talking
The
about
only way football player, the only way a football player walking out with a bitch in the bar is if he carry her out.
Right.
Oh, Or he got that ring out.
What
He got
ring?
that ring on the end of the Super Bowl ring.
That's not true.
He got that off
They
Amazon.
shit too, but I mean,
Hey, I think football players in the 80s probably was getting more. You know what I'm saying? You got Michael Irvin and Lawrence Taylor. them niggas.
yeah, they was out there partying.
Michael Jordan, Magic.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
here's the difference.
Jordan, man.
You've been in a club. Here's the difference. When you in a club, basketball players is like 90 feet tall. They're
They
obviously
stand
tall.
out.
Yes.
Football players just look like bouncers without a suit on.
Yeah, we all.
So
could be football.
like you'll have you've been like Greystone on a Sunday night. You got your football players over here at this table. You got your
The girls is at the basketball players.
And you gotta
table.
remember the money too. Basketball
Always.
players make more than football niggas. Football niggas are like the poverty niggas of rich niggas.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They got the weakest contracts. None of the money is guaranteed. The minimums are super low. You got lawyers making more than football players.
But that changed though. That changed. But the point is, we're talking about being mental, and the thought of like, I'm going to dominate this person, whoever's in front of me. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about real barbarians, nigga.
No, that ain't got
we're
nothing
not.
to do
Yes,
with
it is. Because that's
Ken, you a football player.
We ain't talking about bitches. We talking about what he's talking about how mentally tough basketball players have to be, because you have to be an ill nigga to think like that.
The only football player. The only football players that can relate to hoopers are quarterbacks. That's the only one. Because you don't have to play both sides of the field.
Ain't no right guard.
You don't have to play
none.
Nah, a center too. Yeah,
That's why them niggas got to fight for their contract.
You don't have to play both sides of the field in football. Basketball, I'm playing both sides of the game, bro. Yes, you are. You playing both sides. Yes, it ain't no breaks.
Literally take a whole game off on defense.
Hey, I don't know though, man.
Not in the NBA, you can't.
Not in the NBA.
Now with only 5 players on the court, you can't.
Hey, you asking the nigga?
You can expose.
How my mic working? It's working. Okay, we gotta wrap it up, man. This mic fucking up. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, G King Comic, everything. Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where they can find you. Damn.
Hey man, Che.
Blaze, tell them where they can find you, G.
Underworld.com, nigga.
Nah, but fuck with your boy, the real Duncan Penner Hughes on fucking Instagram. Nerd Gang Clothing. Get you some of that shit. Get nothing special out right now on Bandcamp. Go to my Instagram and I got a link tree. Go to my link tree. Just got that up. You know what I'm saying? Go get that shit. Sapiosexuals on that too. Fuck, I got a back to school sale I'm doing for the clothing line for the little kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get some. And plus, I'm doing a giveaway. It's gonna be a giveaway in the next 2 weeks. I'm just giving away a gang of, you know what I'm saying, extra fucking shit I got. If you got kids, you in a Compton area, come through in the next 2 weeks, and I'm gonna bless your kids with everything.
You selling baby clothes now?
Nigga, that sound like a setup. Nigga, say I'm in the Compton area.
Come through the Compton.
Yeah.
I'm real quick, man. On all social media platforms, AD Worldwide, drop in. If you over 70, give your nigga a holler.
Blaze.
That nigga's dead serious too.
Otto.
He's serious. Bad boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. OOBLZ at Instagram.
Otto.
Hello world, it's Otto Bots. Follow me on Instagram. I catch you when I catch you, dick.
Uncle Todd Comedy, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Check my album out. It's called I'm Out There. It's got Taco Tuesday, Blade the Bartender, and Uncle Todd versus the Las Vegas Hookers, man. I'm out there.
Sewers, Master Splinter.
The foot.
Oh, you are?
Hey, check, Boquino.
Hey!
That's all right. That was cool.
Said no.
Rest in peace to my auntie that died a couple weeks ago. Today was her birthday.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All this team, man. I love you, man. I miss you. Y'all can find me regular_DLZ. Shit, we got a party coming up soon. I'll let y'all know what time it is, man. Boom. I love everybody.
I'm good.
Hey, is it here? Yeah, go to my link tree. All that shit's up there. I got my 2 webinars that I did. They for sale. Communicate.
You got fruit on your link tree?
Hell no. What fruit?
We got a pineapple link tree.
Pork chops hanging off that motherfucker.
Coconuts, grapes, all that shit growing on one tree.
You look like autistic Klay Thompson, nigga. Fuck you.
Motherfucker got hams growing on his link tree.
With the gravy on it.
This nigga Kraig named all his pimples, nigga. I know you ain't talking back there, Simba. You don't sit your ass down looking like this nigga looking like the bottom of a Timberland. Nobody running your goddamn mouth over there. This nigga over there. God damn.
Love.
Shit.
You got the love spot on the hair.
But yeah, nah, we good.
They water his link tree with Capri Sun.
growing a gravy link tree.
And Pepsi.
This nigga Kraig.
Hey, the dyke homegirl talking.
Autobots a stud? Coconut teasers?
What you know about
that?
The one was outside. Ain't no motherfucking coconuts in this motherfucker.
Tease by that, nigga.
You look like a salamander, Todd. Fuck you, nigga. This nigga, fuck you, Kraig. This nigga Kraig studied Rockwell, nigga.
DeJuan know how to make 17 different gravies in this motherfucker. All right. Go ahead, DeJuan.
That nigga slid in the first. He thought he was safe as fuck.
This nigga still think he got the momentum from 3 weeks ago, nigga. That shit's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Yeah. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's it. Get my webinars that's up there. I got new sample packs coming up. I got the Incense and Ashtrays website that's about to be coming up with all the music talk. I got some more music interviews. Duncan's about to put together some intros for me again. For people that be asking me the intro on my show, that's motherfucking Duncan that put that together. Because I still get people asking me. All that music is Duncan, so salute to all y'all, man. So yeah, that's it.
Hey, DeJuan, you like a magical mantity, nigga.
Mantity? You sat there all that time, Mantity?
It's called a manatee.
Manatee, nigga.
Mantity.
Nigga.
Mantities, nigga.
Trying to roast niggas with a speech impediment.
Nigga, nigga.
Manatee.
We gonna wrap it up.
Nigga, your head look like the forest in the fall, nigga. Fuck you.
Nigga said manatee.
Stop the show to say that shit.
He said Mantity.
Mantity.
On the way to Vegas.
Say it, Elder Large. Go ahead. Go ahead, Elder Large.
On the way to Vegas, DeJuan ate a tumbleweed. Mantity. Hey, that's been the show. Appreciate y'all supporting Kraig Facts. If I owe you something, get it from God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mantity.
Mantity.
That nigga like a magical man.
You like a magical man, Tutti.
Every time I leave this motherfucker.